All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Chippewa Falls High School in gorgeous Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin for tonight's Big Rivers Conference matchup between the Chippewa Falls Cardinals and your River Falls Wildcats. How many times, Coach Kealy, can we say Chippewa Falls in an intro?
I think if anybody can do it, Greg, it's you.
All right.
I couldn't. You could.
He's got skills.
Yeah.
We have the JV game is going on a little longer than expected.
Yeah,
but,
the girls asked me, why are they playing a third? And I said, well, because they decided on it before the match started. Didn't realize that the sets were going to be so tight. I mean, 27-25. They were extra innings in the second set. So.
It's been good action.
Yeah, it really has. Good volleyball.
Yeah, they before we get into some other, but who's the setter on the JV team? I don't have my glasses on, but she seemed like she was doing a pretty good job.
She dishes the ball well. Yeah, the one that's out there right now is Ayla Ross, and then they've got Megan Thompson, and then Jalen Troutmiller does a little setting too, a little hitting. So they've got a couple kids that can move it around. Yeah.
Well, let's get into it. So we're going to talk to you first, and then we're going to talk to the activities director, Mike Thompson from Chippewa Falls after that. You're a teacher. You're a special education teacher.
I am.
And what grade do you give your Wildcats through the first month of the season?
Wow.
You know, I think that everything that's within their control they've done. So I would say an A-. There's always a little room for improvement.
Sure.
You can't control injuries and some of the curveballs we've been thrown, but I think even through that they've persevered and kids have stepped up. And, yeah, I like where we're at right now. I'm excited to see how they're going to continue to develop. I'm
going to play Adam Schefter on ESPN. So what's the injury report for Maddie Range and Nuke Nesbitt?
Injury report. Yeah, it's funny because we've got so many nagging injuries for kids. Goose has got some tendonitis in her arm, the wrist that's shooting up her arm. Ava had the back thing,
Yep.
And those just totally get overshadowed when you have, like, quick injuries, like Maddie bouncing her face off the floor and dislocating a shoulder and losing half a tooth. That kind of, outshines a tendonitis.
Yeah. I thought she should have kept that, the Lloyd Christmas
I
tooth.
did too.
I loved it.
I did tell her the day she was going to the dentist, please just take a couple more pictures. Like, it might not be funny now, but it'll really be funny down the road. Yeah, she's been working her way back, and I think was ahead of schedule where we thought she would be. The fact that she was able to get into a match last Thursday, I wasn't. I thought maybe tonight would be the first night we would see glimpses of her. So she's working really, really hard. The PT that she's working with over at Resilient PT in Woodbury is Lars Peterson.
Okay.
He's great, and he's been in constant contact. He gives me an update every time she's in there. The biggest thing is that she's hesitant to play defense, to go to the floor.
Right.
I mean, that's what caused the injury. So Monday we went off to the side in practice, and we were working on, I called it a crash mat, just low to the ground, get some reps. And she worked again with Lars on Wednesday, and she came back, Wednesday into the gym and said, I feel confident now. I think I can do this. And so you'll see a little more of her tonight than you saw last Thursday or even over the weekend. But it's hard working her back into the lineup then when Addie got hurt, because now you're missing an outside and a middle. So the spot that I have to put Maddie back in to get her some reps is a middle spot, not an outside spot, because of what it does to our backcourt. There's just all these things you have to think of. And
it changes the dynamics up quite a bit.
Absolutely, yeah.
I was thinking how appropriate the hashtags are.
Yeah.
Fight on and
Fight
out
on.
team.
Yeah,
right?
you got to keep doing it.
I mean, really appropriate.
Yeah, Addie went down, and they said sprain, then they said break, and then they came back to a sprain. And her ankle's all shades of purple and green right now. And the swelling is weird because it's like literally from her toes all the way up through like halfway through her calf. So we don't really know how long she's going to be out right now. We're just working hard to get her back as quick as we can.
So are part of those dynamics that we were just talking about, is that moving the deuce? Is she going to play a little Miller, or are we going to see a little Haley Matzik? I mean, what do we have going on?
Well, Brooke's in that right side spot, but when she's up in the front row with Maddie, because of her speed and her athleticism, I can put her in the middle for a rotation, maybe two. So what I was doing with Maddie last week was, put her in for one, let Brooke play a little middle, and then take her out just to kind of see how we got a feel for it. We were laughing because Friday we played Canby, at the Southwest Minnesota Challenge.
And they're a solid team.
They're so good. They turned around and beat Wayzata after they beat us. So I told Maddie, I said, when you're blocking middle, block with one hand. It's okay, because it's the right side of your body. And I said, but if they set the pin hitter, you've got to really commit to it, or else you're more likely to get hurt. The very last play of the match, they set back. Maddie went up and made her move. She had both hands up in the last second. She was like, I don't think so. And she brought it down, and that's the hand that the ball hit. And she turned around and looked at me. She goes, I'm okay. And I'm like, it's good. Just every little step gets her back in more comfortable. And I think gives confidence to the team around her. But, yeah, Brooke has stepped up. You'll see Abby Gilbertson will play one rotation in the middle tonight, because I'm going to try to get Maddie a few more reps in there. And,
okay.
You'll see a little of Haley. It's going to be team effort. We're gonna out-team them.
Out-team. And for some of the people that have, and I know we talked a little bit about that on the preseason show, but for some people watching right now and maybe that watch later and that did not see that show, like, just tell them what out team means and how that came about.
That came from when I took the girls to the Badger versus Purdue match at the end of last season, right before the state tournament. And Dave Shondell from Purdue came out and talked to the girls and gave them a pep talk, and then some of the Wisconsin players. And then Chef came out, and he was talking to them, and he said, there's going to be adversity. Your back's going to be up against it. He said it happened to us tonight against Purdue, and he said if you're going to be a successful team, you really have to out-team your opponents. And he said it's not about doing everything right. It's about looking to the people to your left and right and knowing that they want to be in that fight with you.
Right.
And when you do that and you have confidence in those people that they're going to show up for you, that's when you're winning. That's when you're out-teaming.
Well, yeah. So, and I know that we're just getting going, and we're kind of a month into it, and that's including practice and everything, right? And but what's the best thing that you've seen so far, either whether it be on or off the court?
I just love the way the girls interact with each other. And I think that's a testament. If you go all the way back to our 2021 team, they were like, yep, we're going to kind of change the dynamic and we're going to make it look different. And they brought players in like, Ava and Goose and some of those kids, Maddie. And then those kids have then continued that. So last year I thought our chemistry was outstanding. And that's what helped us play at the right time. And I think that this group has just picked right up. They've brought the new kids in. They've got them acclimated to kind of our culture and the way we expect things to be done. And I really start to see it when we start traveling to these weekend tournaments. So last weekend being in Marshall, you get 3.5 hours in the car with the kids, and that's a lot of fun. And Tuesday night, we took off of practice. We went to the Gopher match to watch St. Thomas and to see Morgan play.
Yeah, we'll talk about that because I had every intention of going. I had to work late. I couldn't go. And but I talked to Ava and she said it was. But yeah, talk about that game and how kind of special it is. Watching. Former player, playing on the big stage. That's pretty neat.
Obviously, it's fun for me as a parent to see her develop and play at that level in a gym that I competed in, 10 years ago. Some funny math there, wasn't it?
What's Rob laughing about? Nothing.
So, to see her as a parent was fun. It's fun for the girls who played with her to say, wow, that's my teammate. Like, we did that together and see her out there. But, for St. Thomas being such a young program, and they're 3 years into D1 to play at that level,
right?
In front of a crowd like that was just awesome. And you hope you know that there's going to be a mismatch, so you just hope that they can show up and compete. First point of the match, they outside hit her stuff block. Second point, right side hit her stuff block. I was like, oh, it's going to be a long night, but they got into a groove. And Minnesota made some subs and put some kids in, which I would have done too, right?
Yeah.
And I told
they're one of the top teams in the entire country.
Abby Derry was sitting in front of me, and I said, if you make it to 10, you just don't want to be embarrassed. If you make it to 15, it's a win. They got to 18, and I was like, oh, okay. And then it was like 19 to 22, and the Gophers had to put their starters back in. And I go, that is an absolute victory. When you make a team like that have to go back to their big guns to beat you, to close it out, that's awesome for a young program. So, and it was just a fun time being with the girls. And
I know we have Chippewa Falls has, I think, is it senior night or parent night?
Parent night, yeah.
Parent night tonight. So we got a little extra time. So we're, but I have two, and if you have to go, get going. But I have two questions for you. The first one is, what do you expect out of Chippewa Falls tonight? Have you kind of scouted them? I know some of their players.
Yeah, they're young, so they just don't have kids that are in experience roles, right? And then talking to Mike Thompson before when I first got here, they've had injury too. Their libero jumped on a jump box, lost her balance, came back, and ended up maybe breaking her wrist. So, I just think all of us are just trying to stay healthy so we can compete to the best of our ability. So, they're not the Chippewa Falls team that we've seen the last couple of years, but they're well coached, and
Luke,
you never know what to expect.
Yeah, he does a great job.
Yeah, agreed.
Last question for you: What do the Wildcats have to do to win tonight?
I think for us, ball control is always going to be a key. When we can pass the ball and serve receive, we can set any of our hitters. It doesn't matter who's in there. We're really trying to get our middles more established, which is hard having Addie out. But, Charlie's been the consistent there to get Haley into a groove. And I really like Brooke with her speed in the middle when she is in there. I don't want it to be, Maddie's in the lineup, so now we have to set the pin. Maddie's in the lineup, but we have options on the left side or the middle and the right side too. So serve, receive, pass the ball, and give Ava and Allie options.
Yeah, sounds good. Well, good luck to you tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
If you run into Mike Thompson,
I'll shoo Mike up.
Tell him to come on up, and good luck tonight.
He's second.
We'll talk to you after the game, okay, Coach?
Thanks, guys.
The J2 team.
Beautiful. A lot of good insight there.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was River Falls Wildcat head volleyball coach Sarah Kealy, and they're just getting done with the parent night. I think we're trying to get Mike Thompson
that went
up
quick.
Here.
Did they even bring it?
I think they just go up to the people in the stands.
Oh, here
I
we
guess.
are. Here we are.
No, here
they're
we
coming.
go.
Oh, for the other team.
Like we didn't even get to see any parents. Let's get in there and get a look at that, Jenna. Oh, Mike's coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, here he is, right here, Jenna.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. All right. Headset.
She's got her just have you stand right there. Yeah, you can stand back just a hair a little bit. Right there. Right there's good. Right there's good.
Oh, that's
Let me get
beautiful. That's beautiful.
Oh, 1 second.
Good-looking guy. Did you comb your hair before you came up
No,
here?
no.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Chippewa Falls Activities Director Mike Thompson. Mike, thanks for coming on. I know you got a lot of stuff going on, so we really appreciate your time, and we'll be pretty quick. But one of the things that I noticed right when I walked in, my goodness, that video scoreboard is unbelievable. Tell me how that got here.
Absolutely. So brand new. This is our first big event, so we're excited to show it off. Our Athletic Booster Club paid for the entire thing. You see some sponsorships up there with some community partnerships. The coolest thing about it is almost all the graphics are done by our media production students in our school. It's a group of kids that are doing the live stream as well, a group of kids doing the video board production, and all the behind-the-scenes content, running the cameras. It's all done by students in our school, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was talking to Scott, and he's the faculty member that kind of runs all that, or I mean, I assume you're kind of involved, obviously, in it too. And
Scott Sickink's a big part of that.
Yeah, he was a good guy to talk to. But yeah, one of the things that I was very impressed with is just like these guys, like the guy doing the play-by-play. He's going to go to Augustana for sports broadcasting, and I mean, what a educational opportunity.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, and we've talked to the Daktronics guys, and they're excited for us to learn kind of the behind-the-scenes stuff. And they said you could go into any NFL stadium. If you know our content, you could do that no problem. But from a media production standpoint, these kids are getting a first-class
That's
experience.
great for those kids.
Yeah.
And the other thing, too, is that you have some of the students that I know you said the Booster Club, the Cardinal Booster Club bought the video board, but there's students that are out selling the sponsorships and stuff, and that, I mean, that's business sales 101 right there.
Yeah, if we wanted to go all in, we said we're going all in. So the students get on the sales end. I mean, they got to get dressed up, go to businesses, make a sales pitch, complete the deal. Of course, make the graphics, do everything from start to finish.
Cash and check. Cardinals are cashing checks.
So they're getting some real life experience.
That's real life education, right?
Yeah.
What's some of the feedback that you've got from some of the teachers and just people in the community? What's some of the feedback that you've got with this program? It's very unique. I don't really know what other school in our conference is doing it.
Right. So, come to Chi High.
Yeah.
Perfect spot for everybody. No, it's it's funny. We have media productions that kind of started out as like graphics in the building and senior posters. And we were talking about video board before COVID. Once COVID hit, we switched to more live streaming, and now we're trying to blossom more into this. So, I don't know where we're going to be in 5 years. You never know, but it's a class that can kind of morph into what we need.
Last question, I'll let you go. Coach Bishop at the baseball coach, and actually his daughter Bailey not only plays on the varsity, but she's also going to be one of our featured players interviews after the game. But he said you got to ask him about his first coaching job was at River Falls High School coaching baseball.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
I was going to college at the university, and I knew Ryan through a friend, and he wanted some help on the team, so we went and did that. I was at the old middle school field, at the orange snow fence. It's needless to say, Ryan's did a good job with that program, and I was coaching at Chippewa Falls for a few years against Ryan. Always tough teams, but I cherish those memories. Ryan's an excellent guy, and I learned a lot.
Yeah. Well, hey, we really appreciate the time, and good luck tonight to you guys.
Yep, appreciate it, guys. Take care.
Yeah, you too.
Beautiful.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Chippewa Falls Athletic Director. Well, I think technically it's Activities Director, Mike Thompson. So we appreciate his time.
Yeah,
let me get some.
That was great.
Rob, here's what
I love what they're doing with these kids. It's so awesome. Westy and I talk about that all the time. Like, why don't we get kids involved, and we don't. But
we're going to. We're going to.
Yeah, I mean that's what it's all about.
We have. Well, the other thing too. Let me get this off here real quick. And there's a curriculum coordinator that's sitting right to your left, but she works for another school district though.
Ew. Yeah, I know which one too.
Yeah. Well, speaking of
no, that's good stuff.
Booster Club. So the Chippewa Falls High School Cardinal Booster Club bought that unbelievable video board. We'll show it a little. Actually, Jenny, you can.
Yeah, let's have a look at that thing.
Take a look at it. Here, let me get this off of here. Hold on just a second.
It's similar to ours, I suppose, right?
Yeah.
It's Daktronics. It's probably the same.
Yep. That's.
Yeah.
They're popular amongst the sign makers, Daktronics.
Apparently.
We're looking at a brand new video scoreboard at the at First National Bank of River Falls Field at the baseball park.
Really?
Yeah, we're checking things out.
May want to talk to Dak, is it, or Dat?
Like Dak Prescott?
Dak. Like
Dak?
Dak
Yeah,
Prescott.
no, it's Daktronics.
Oh,
Yeah.
You might want to talk to them.
Well, another person that we could also talk to is Cheryl Schwanz, because she is the president of the River Falls Athletic Boosters Club.
Well, we've got a
And
booster drive going, don't we?
We have a booster drive going as we speak, Brother Rob. It's September 1st through October 31st. You can log on to rfhsboosters.org and become a member today and help out the Wildcats. So let's get our scoreboard up there, Brother Rob.
Tilt that down a little so when the scoreboard comes up, it's not blocking anything.
There you go.
yeah.
How's that?
Beauty. I think. Scoreboard's not on there yet. Yeah, should be a dandy tonight, Greg. I'm excited. Here in the nest, Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. Seen a lot of good games here, a lot of big ones. First trip to state, the sectional final was here against, who was that? Oh, man.
You're talking all the way back to
first trip.
2016?
Yeah, it was, oh, man. I'll remember tonight when I get home. Yeah, this is where it happened. This is where it all went down.
Where there's been some battles here on this court. Last year was a absolute mayhem with Wildcats won 3-1 in the playoffs. With Chippewa Falls was the 3 seed. We were the 6 seed, and Wildcats won 3-1. You had the Night Stalker Paige Steinmetz went down kind of mid set one.
Yeah,
but they had a loaded team. So Sophie Robinson, you like to call her Mrs. Robinson.
Yep.
She's playing down at Southern Illinois University Edwardsville. She's playing with Abby Bannon.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. And then Paige Steinmetz is playing at Southwest Minnesota State, which they're one of the top Division II programs in the country.
She was a really good hockey player too. I think. I'm surprised she didn't play hockey.
And softball too.
Oh, really?
She was a stud in all 3.
Jeez.
So Southwest State will have another big Rivers connection with Maddie Range there next year.
That's right. Maddie Range will be there next year as well.
Oh, that's loud.
Well, so we got
right in my ear. Love it.
We're running a little bit behind. If you're just joining us, we had the JV game went a little long, but we got a little extra time with Coach Kealy and Coach Mike Thompson, so that was good to talk with both of them.
Yeah, I was all right with it.
Yeah,
and then we'll get
thoughts, Jenna?
I couldn't hear them, so I don't have a lot to contribute at this time.
So after the game, stick around for we're going to call it let's see where it is here. I got it right here. After the game, we'll have the post-game extra backed by Built Strong Exteriors, and we're going to talk with number 5 junior Bailey Bishop, and we're also going to, let me find her here, we're also going to talk with
Matzik, right?
Yep.
Should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, right there.
Always fun having the players up here.
Number 6, Haley Matzik. She's a sophomore. They call her the Blizzard.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing like a little Big Rivers Conference action on a Thursday night.
Yeah.
Gotta love it. Especially here in Chippewa Falls. You are right. There have been a lot of great games here over the years.
Oh, yeah. A lot of dandies right in this gym.
Very fun.
They do have a low ceiling, which can always be an issue.
Not a big fan. I saw a couple of those plays in the JV game, as a matter of fact.
It happens. There should be a regulation ceiling height, in my opinion, but
well, there'd be a lot of programs that would probably say we're not playing volleyball then.
You might be right. Or a lot of rehabbing going on in gyms, but that's probably not going to happen, so we don't have to worry about it. Yeah, and then we turn right around tomorrow night. Chippewa Falls comes to our place for a little football.
Heck yeah.
What kind of tell me about? I did not see the. Well, I suppose were you up at Superior or not?
I did not go to Superior.
Okay.
No.
Did you watch? I didn't watch the game. I was at in Hayward, Wisconsin, at a golf outing.
I tell you what, I had Game Changer going on my phone, watching the girls play volleyball. I had my laptop right here watching the boys play football, and the Packers on the big screen.
You were living the dream is what you were doing.
I needed another eye.
That's a heck of a Friday night for Brother Rob Derry.
I needed another eyeball.
Brother Rob Derry. Well, one thing that we can also chat about, Brother Rob.
I was like cross-eyed, but they were going this way.
You had eyes all around your head.
So let's talk about this. So brand new to the to the volleyball program and River Falls Sports Broadcasting. Football is sponsored by Bygoff and Rhodey, but volleyball is sponsored by the River Ridge Builders, and it's called the River Ridge Builders Rewind. And there was some serious views on those highlights that Charlie Griffin put together for us.
Yeah, people like that.
I mean, there was like the kill by Amelie Pinkinen had like 10 or 11,000 views on it.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Although it was
awesome.
beautiful. She just
It
knocked her
was.
right over.
Yeah.
Boom! Just
It was a
oh,
bomb.
They don't call her the boom for nothing.
They
No,
do not
yeah,
call her
exactly.
That's exactly right.
I didn't
Jenna.
even plan that little boom.
Yeah. Well, once again, thanks to Jeff Pizzi and River Ridge Builders, and also we got a couple of exterior guys, but also thanks to Reed Asher and Built Strong Exteriors for the postgame extra, backed by Built Strong Exteriors.
And thanks to Charlie Griffin for putting all that stuff together, taking the time to edit all that business.
No doubt about it. No
Takes
doubt
a village
about
for
it.
these broadcasts.
It does, doesn't it?
It sure does.
So I found this little thing or two, Rob. So you have to, there's probably a better way to do it, but I got the little Wildcat logo in the upper left,
Yeah.
and the little First National to make. But sometimes when you switch them, you gotta put it back on there.
Sure.
But
Something to monitor.
good. It's good.
Something to keep an eye on.
Westy's a good
That
mentor.
third eye.
Jenna, what was the Seinfeld episode where Banya was looking for a mentor?
Oh, gosh, you're testing my knowledge here.
So Kevin Westhouse is kind of like Jerry Seinfeld, and that would make me Kenny Banya.
You are the Banya.
Well, we had quite a going away. It was a sort of a impromptu going away party for Josh Lassie.
Oh, last night.
I got up on stage and sang with him.
Did ya?
Sang a song. I tried to send you the video, but it said the video was too long. But I'll show it to you after the game.
Shorten it up and send it to me.
I could do that. I could
Just
do
clip
that.
it a little bit. I'd love to see it. And we're at juniors?
It was at Juniors on the deck. On the deck.
Nice night for that.
Dang.
We sang a little. It's open mic night, but they kind of have some guys that just show up and play, and they just play the guitar, and you kind of tell them, hey, show them. Hey, Gloria's
What song did you sing?
Gloria.
It's
But
a staple in Greg's.
technically, now this is a
Rough
trivia
spot.
question for those out there. We're not going to
If you're singing karaoke, that's your go-to?
Well,
One
no,
of
but it's an easy song to play. That's one reason. It's E-D-A.
Did you play it?
Well, I didn't bring my guitar.
You
but
play guitar?
a little bit.
I didn't know that.
He
Yeah, a little
dabbles.
bit. Yeah, I can't play like Iron Maiden or anything like that, but
Well, if Gloria is not your go-to, if you got one song to sing at karaoke, what song is it?
I like Roadhouse Blues by the Doors. That's a good one. I mean, I know all the words. If I don't have my glasses on, I don't have to even see the monitor.
Right.
One of my personal favorites is America by Neil Diamond.
That
on
you
quite a
that
show.
you like to sing, or
That you like to.
Oh,
that I
you-
like
that
to
you
hear
enjoy watching.
Yes.
yeah.
Quite a performer, huh?
My
Well,
country, 'tis
so-
of thee, sweet land of liberty.
If my brother Joey Peters is
Fantastic.
watching tonight, he is a very good musician, very good singer, plays the guitar
Yeah.
very well. He does
Yeah.
it kind of does what Josh Lassie does down in Destin, Florida. But Joey sometimes does not know his audience, so we were singing in the American Legion in Destin, Florida, and Joey sang a good song. He sang a Bon Jovi song, nothing wrong with it, outstanding. I don't think a lot of the guys at the Legion really, were drawn to that song. My brother Jeff got up and sang Lee Greenwood, Proud to be an American, and he got a standing ovation.
Of course, as he should.
You got to know your audience, Joey. You
right.
got to know your audience. Speaking of audiences, we are jam-packed on this side, and the other side, the Chippewa Falls student section, is hot.
Real nice.
Heavy and
Real
ready
nice
for
crowd. Now
some
you got to make sure they're not
volleyball.
kicking our stand here. Watch that foot, lady. Getting a little rowdy.
We got a few Cats Den folks kind of made the trip over. They're starting to file in a little bit.
I think the Wildcats,
Yeah.
they got camo night tonight.
Boy, we had a nice Cats Den at the home game, didn't we?
Yeah, we
that
did.
was fun. Yeah,
Nice
they,
to
they
see.
showed up.
Very good Cats Den.
It was loaded. I love it. Been a little sparse the last couple of years. Regular season, I guess playoffs gets a little more juicy,
Yes.
but
And Hudson's always
Fans
fun.
get lathered up. They get lathered up.
yeah. They like playoff volleyball.
Well, Jenna, you were out in Marshall for the Southwest State tournament. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, no, that is a really fun tournament to go to. There's a lot of really good competitive teams from Minnesota there. So fun to see some teams we normally don't get to battle in the regular season. The hotels are not that great over there. I'm just gonna put but
Heard that.
Ours was clean here at the Travelers Lodge. It was fine.
There used to be a bar over there called the Wooden Nickel. Did you guys go to that at all or not?
Sounds familiar.
We did not. But I would say good battle test again for the Wildcats. They are, as you probably talked to Sarah about in the interview, the pregame interview, they're without Maddie Nesbitt. Maddie Rain just limited action right now, and so it's forcing some other kids to take on different roles, leadership-wise and playing-wise and skill-wise, and so in the end, I think all of that's going to make us just stronger, top to bottom, and it'll be nice to get those players back when they're ready. But in the meantime, we're getting battle tested, which is always a good thing to have in your pocket late in the season.
I watched all those games on Game Changer. They went 3-2, right? But the games even they lost were 25-20 somethings, right? They were all close.
Yeah,
they played well.
Yeah, the teams that beat us ended up doing well in the tournament, so it was good. It was good competition.
Yeah, I thought they played pretty good, considering, like you said.
Yeah.
Hey, Jenna, do you know, or Rob, if either of you know, do they teach, like, when you're on the back row when you're diving to get a ball up, do they teach them how to fall right, or do you just always fall on shoulders and all the time? Do they try to get it up and then roll?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
I should know that. I had 2 girls that played that position, but libero.
Speaking of the Dairy Sisters, this isn't giving away anything. I'm not going to give away this.
Oh, all right.
I'm not going to give away the trivia question, but after set number 1, we're going to have a trivia question. This is a lead-in, but we're going to talk about the Dairy Sisters a little bit. Very, very dairy, but Abby Dairy and Maddie Dairy and Goose Dairy, there they are. But it's going to be a sibling trivia question.
Excellent.
But we're going to talk about the dairies and the job that they have done. But just a second, I'm getting a little quicker at it. There we go. I like it.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
yeah, a decade of dairies, basically, I think, by the time it's all said and done.
Yeah. But we'll talk.
I feel like that's a T-shirt. It's like Motley Crue, decade of decadence.
I was going to say
Goose is D3.
Motley Crue had the title of
decade of decadence.
It was a decade of decadence.
Not their best album.
No, not their best, but still good.
What do you suppose what is your favorite Motley Crue album, Rob?
Whatever one, Kickstart My Heart.
Or just song?
I didn't really care for them that much.
Okay.
Their early stuff was just like anybody, really. I don't know. I was never a huge fan.
I like Kickstart My Heart.
I do too.
Yeah. Oh. Shout at the Devil. I don't know.
Sounds a little
something heavy.
A little lukewarm on them.
I had a parent moment this week. I can't really say the name on air. I don't think we would be put in jail or anything, but Ava wants to go watch a band. I remember when I had Guns N' Roses on in my room, my mom came in and turned it down.
Yeah.
They were a little.
I'm not surprised. Candy would do that.
No, none whatsoever. But I heard the band that Ava wants to go see this weekend. I heard the name of the band, and I'm like, okay.
Wait a minute.
Whoa, what's going on there?
You can't even say it on the air?
I can't.
Wow.
I can't. I mean, you could.
But their songs
you
are actually.
Could.
So it's not Waka Flocka Flame?
No.
Their songs are pretty tame, though. They're not what you would expect.
I've never heard of the band or their songs.
It's kind of a
really.
Yeah.
Where is this band playing?
I think they're playing at the Excel Center.
Okay.
Are you
going to let her go?
Sure. Huh. My mom and dad let me go to a Bon Jovi concert in 1986 when I was, 12 or 13.
Bon Jovi.
With
they made a lot of girls cry.
A friend's older brother, a senior.
There were some heartthrobs in that band.
Oh yeah.
I rode my bike.
Did you like Richie better or John? Richie?
Come on, John Bond.
Oh, John.
I rode my bike to a Heart concert in 1987.
You rode your
Schwinn Scrambler?
They were playing on the beach.
What kind of bike?
I did have a Schwinn, and it got stolen.
Everybody had a Schwinn Scrambler.
It got stolen. Then I think I just had a $5 bike or whatever. But I used to ride that thing everywhere.
I rode my bike everywhere too.
I mean, it was a good 10 miles to the beach. I rode it out there.
I was just talking to Mike Cayley on the way up here about bikes and how I always wanted to have, one of those trick bike BMX bikes that just did the tricks on with the pegs and stuff.
Oh yeah. Well,
I had like a GT Performer or something.
I had some friends that had
not
those.
Too late.
I got enough bikes now.
You probably were a guy that had mag wheels back in the day.
I didn't. We didn't really have the money to buy me a nice bike like that, but I always wanted to be a good trick guy. I wasn't. I
had a nice bike I got for my birthday, and the next day I rode it to the high school gym to shoot and work, get some. I think it was probably 6th, 7th grade or something. It got stolen the first day I had it.
Oh man. That'll leave a.
I went and got another one, or bought one at a garage sale or something. It did what it had to do.
It's the type of thing that'll lead you to have counseling later in life. Am I right?
You are right.
That hurts. First day?
It was. Well, day 2. First day I took it out for its maiden voyage.
Man. Did you have a chance to at least skid it once?
The city manager down in Fort Walton Beach, Florida now he's cleaned things up.
I hope so.
You know who the city manager is?
No.
Jeff Peters.
Really?
He's cleaned things up down there.
Huh.
There's no bike stealing going on anymore.
No. Not with Jeff in charge.
No. Well, I was just watching the girls take some swings, and Marvin Maddie Range looks, to me, she looks like she's healthy as a goose.
She looks ready.
She looks good. She hit well over the weekend. She looked really good.
Pretty good hitter.
She is. I mean, the great thing about Maddie is that not only she can bring the power, but she's just so smart. Hits off the blocks, knows when to kind of float one in there.
Oh, yeah.
She's solid.
She'll find the open spot.
She sure will.
What's that? Is Renee Derry here, or is she out of town?
She did make it. She's right over there.
Okay.
Light blue.
Oh, yeah, I see her.
Carolina blue, I guess it is.
She's going with the Wildcat State Title 2023 T-shirt, I believe.
Is that what that is?
I think so.
Oh.
Maybe,
yeah.
that's the only Carolina blue one that I think that I have. That.
Yeah, I don't know. She's got a lot of shirts.
Did you get one of these shirts from River City Stitch that has your kid's name and number on the back? Or
no,
not?
I don't usually get the shirts.
Why not?
When they send out the order stuff, I don't know. I don't.
I like this one.
I just don't wear that stuff. I've got a stack of state champion or state trip shirts that
I could see you wearing a lot of 300 club, like 300 bench press back in high school.
Yeah, no.
The cutoff football jerseys.
Yeah. That's a true story. When DC Everest came over to River Falls and played the Wildcats, Brian Centeraski's a graduate of DC Everest. Yeah. He wore his high school 300 bench club, which technically was not his shirt. He got it from a buddy.
He never benched 300 pounds.
But he walked around telling everybody that was his shirt. And he was pulling for his alma mater.
My bench press was never that impressive, even when I was playing football in college. 305.
You were a linebacker?
I could never even do I could never do 315, which was, I don't know if it was mental or what. 3 plates, could never do it.
I think the most I ever did was 245.
Oh, really?
I was a basketball player. We didn't have to lift that much.
Right. I still sneak in a weight room every once in a while and see if I can press 225, and I can.
Mike Cayley's got long arms. I can see him maybe not being able to bench a lot. Just because his arms are so long.
He was in one of those bench press sessions with me. He got 225 with a little bit of help from me.
Yeah, he's got long arms. That's harder. If you got a wingspan of about 7'2", it makes it a lot harder to bench.
Yeah. I hit it for 3 reps. Westy spotted me last year.
Boom.
True story.
You know who's
a
strong sucker is Tim Burns.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that guy can put up some weight.
How about ranges? How about Big Pete?
Oh, Pete's a strong guy.
He'll press like 500. I think.
Oh yeah.
That's just
We're about ready to kick it off.
Oh.
Well, I guess we got about 3 minutes. Boy, I tell you what, that was a long JV game.
We had such a nice talk going. I forgot there was volleyball to be played tonight.
Boy,
the
Chippewa Falls student sections filing in nicely.
It's nice not to have to lean over and talk into the computer tonight.
Yeah.
That was a little awkward.
That was weird.
Hey, we made it work.
We got called into the office this week. We had to go over to Westy's. We got chastised a little bit by the boss.
We did.
You guys got to get this stuff straightened out, or you're going to get thrown off the air. We're like, okay. Then we had to call him again tonight. Had to call Dad again.
Yeah.
He just sits with us and sits next to his phone when he knows we got a broadcast going.
He told this is
Thank goodness he's a patient.
This is a direct quote from the Godfather, Kevin Westhouse. That volleyball team is highly talented yet highly volatile. Highly talented yet highly volatile. We bring a lot of good things to the table, and we bring a lot of garbage as well.
Absolute mayhem.
Absolute mayhem. It makes it fun though. You never know what you're going to get.
No, you really don't. You really don't, do you, Greg?
No. This is without a doubt. So last week we had, and I already took them off, but we had Diane Barr and Janet Burns, and we were going to have this kind of I think a very entertaining discussion because those two they're
fun.
A riot. Yeah, but we'll get them on later.
Speaking of mayhem.
Speaking of knee-high boots, Coach Kealy.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even notice those.
Almost above the knee. They're about the tallest. Well, they are actually. That's just a super tall boot. She got a couple pairs.
Well, I think we have about 1 minute on the dot.
Should I touch up the crowd noise a little bit, see what we got going down there?
Sure.
Ooh, that's really loud. Wow. We'll wait till the music stops.
It is a nice crowd here tonight. This is going to be fun.
Yeah.
Chippewa Falls section, parent side, right in front of us is jam-packed.
It was parent night here, so
Yeah, it was parent night.
got a lot of families in the stands tonight, which is super fun. River Falls traveled well. The parents all over to the right of us.
Yeah, it's full.
I'm pleasantly surprised by our student section tonight. For a Thursday night, a relatively long trip, they showed out, which is great.
Yeah, it's a long drive.
It is.
What'd you guys see? An hour and 5, hour and 10?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's about a 110, maybe 115.
Well, maybe further for you because I'm 7 miles closer.
It's about 115 for us.
Yeah, I think I'm 105.
I gotta say, this is my favorite jersey. I like the sleeveless look. I just think we look tough.
You like that, huh?
I do. You know, on football teams, you have a favorite look. You know, the
Yeah.
Vikings.
Hey,
there's certain looks I don't like.
Did you give the
This is
mic
my
to
favorite
Coach?
Viber look.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're good.
Yeah.
Why did I even ask that? There's no
I know.
need.
You're dealing with the
we're on
artist
it.
here, Greg. Come
We're
on.
it. Oops, that's not the right one. Let's do this. Let's get a little stadium noise going.
Yeah, you can.
Welcome to Chippewa High School.
All right, here we go.
Matchup between the River Falls Wildcats and our Chippewa Falls Cardinals. The Big Rivers Conference and Chippewa Falls High School reminds student athletes, coaches, and spectators to support good sportsmanship and education-based athletic contests. Please help foster the spirit of good sportsmanship by appreciating the efforts of both teams, the coaches, and the officials in tonight's contest in a positive manner. Would you all please rise, if you are able, and honor America by removing your hats for the singing of our national anthem from the United States Air Force, Technical Sergeant Michael Scubin.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets wrecked the land, the bombs bursting in air. They proved through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the hope of the brave?
Let's go. Well done.
That was impressive.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, that staff sergeant could have sang Gloria Roadhouse in any song he wants, Rob.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Rob Derry's going to.
Did you do a national anthem?
Introducing
I have not,
tonight's
ever.
starting
Maybe one
lineup.
day.
Would you try it?
Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
First, for River Falls, sophomore, wearing number 1, Charlie Sekleski.
Close.
There she is. They call her Charlie Cat Hot Chicken.
Sophomore, wearing number 2, Brooke.
And there is 5'8", sophomore right side hitter, the Deuce, Brooke Dusick.
Sophomore, wearing number 3, Emily.
That's a trio of sophomores. There's a 5'10" sophomore outside hitter, the Boom, Amelie Pankinen.
Senior, wearing number 10, Maddie.
And there's marvelous Marvin Maddie Range. She's in the start lineup tonight.
Abby Gilbertson.
And there's 5'8" senior outside hitter, the Biscuit, Abby Gilbertson.
Ava Peters.
And there's the pilot, 6-foot senior setter, the pilot, Ava Peters.
Wearing number 8, junior Olivia
And there
Derry.
is the one they call Goose, Olivia Derry. She's a 5'7" junior defensive specialist in libero. And the lights are going down for the Chi-Hi Cardinals starting lineup.
A lot of electricity in here.
There's
tonight,
a lot of electricity. Brand spank a new scoreboard for
Yeah,
the Chi-Hi Cardinals. It's looking good.
making good use of it.
Yeah.
Freshman.
Getting their money's worth already right out of the gate.
Did you send a picture of that tripod thing to Westy?
I did. Yeah.
Let's go. We need one of those, Kevin.
Starting number 3, a freshman defensive specialist, Bryn Von Hayden.
Wearing number 11, Emma.
And number 6, junior middle blocker, Riley Turhart.
Oh, yeah.
And there's number 11, sophomore middle blocker, Emma Hefner. There's number 13, sophomore setter, Barrett Boisvert.
16, Alexis.
And number 16, junior middle blocker, Alexis Alger.
Wearing number 17, Lauren
Court Mike. And number 17, junior outside hitter, Lauren Shepard.
Junior, wearing number
And then libero, number 12, junior Claire Hepner. Got some Hepner sisters in the crowd.
I was going to
on the
say.
squad tonight.
Couple Hefners. Several. Well, no, not several. That's
And
three,
there's
right?
the head coach for the Cardinal, Luke Heidke Starks. He's a good one. Good coach.
Look down there at the Grump. Grump's got her game face on.
She does.
She don't play around.
How's that looking? Am I getting most of it on camera here? Getting a good enough angle here
That's
for the
Rob's.
court?
That's Rob's.
Yeah, you're looking good.
Okay, good.
You could tilt it downhill a little bit because of that scoreboard.
Gotcha.
There you go. Yeah, that's money.
Okay.
That's money.
Well, they did the coin toss, and I think the Wildcats won it. And they'll be serving first.
I wonder if you can defer.
Firing it
Right.
up for the Wildcats, the setter, number 12, Ava Peters. It's wild and rowdy in here tonight, Rob.
Oh, yeah.
It is electric.
Student sections are jousting a little bit early.
It's a big-time public address announcer they have too, Rob.
Yeah, she does a nice job. Oh, that was a nice serve.
Set by Peters. There's a pass by Pankinen. Peters to set. Range on the outside. Off the outstretched hands of number 11, Emma Hepner, and Range gets the point for the Wildcats.
Yeah, get her going early.
The pilot to serve once again. There's a pass in the back by Von Hayden. Swing by number 6, Riley Turhart. And the Cardinal are on the board. Now in for Chippewa Falls, number 4, Naja Berg. And who else came in?
Number 16.
Yeah,
16,
number
I think,
16, Alexis Alger. Nadia. I guess it's pronounced Nadia. Nadia Berg. Berg to serve for Chi-Hi. That's deep. Goose lets it go. Good eyes by the Goose.
Fired up early, got away from her a little bit.
How do you like the scoreboard, Rob? We got sets.
Yeah, I'm feeling that scoreboard.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not,
like it?
I'm not
It's
opposed
simple,
to that at
simple,
all. Yeah.
simple, but effective.
Tells you what you need to know, Greg.
Yeah. The Biscuit, Abby Gilbertson to serve for the Wildcats. free ball there by Turhark. Set by Peters. Back set to
Ooh,
just out of
Missed.
bounds by the
Good
Boom.
look.
Probably just a couple of inches. Point Cardinal.
That's a big, huge line, too, isn't it?
Now serving for Chippewa Falls, number 13, Barrett Boisford.
Oh, is that in?
Boisford hits the line.
Tough serve.
Yeah, it
A
was.
fastball and a beauty by Boisford.
Beautiful. That's what you want to do.
That's how they call that a screwball in the baseball business, Rob.
Well, you get it out to the edge like that and make him make a decision.
Mhm.
You know?
Boisford to serve once again. Pass received by Pankinen. Peters
Oh.
back to Pankinen.
Good pickup there.
On it.
Peters again to Pankinen. And Lawrence Shepard dives for it to no avail. Point Wildcats.
Heck of an effort out of the 17, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
You had a nickname for her last year, Riley Turhawk. Well, I don't remember what it was.
I did?
I think so.
Huh.
She came up big. She was playing pretty big in the region finals. That serve a little long. Point Cardinals.
Turhawk, huh? I don't really
Chippewa
remember.
Falls with an early 4-3 lead here in set number 1. We're just underway. We had a marathon junior varsity game early.
Yeah.
Talked to Coach Kealy for a while, and there's a big block by number 16, Alexis Auger, at the net.
I don't think that was going over regardless, was
That
it?
hit the tape.
But yeah.
Okay. Peters back set over to the deuce,
Nice look, Deuce. That a girl.
and Brooke
Wow.
Dusick gets the kill.
What?
What do they call there?
What? Oh, I don't know.
Not?
I missed that.
Oh, she must have hit the pin.
Huh.
She must have hit the outside pin and before it went out of bounds. Another slicer off the. And the
Nice pickup by Gilby.
nice pickup
Yeah.
by the biscuit.
Beautiful.
Abby Gilbertson. Little roll shot by number 17, Lauren Shepard. Shepard gets it to go. And the Cardinal with a 7-3 lead early in set number 1. Rob, I didn't see this coming this early.
They're fired up.
Pass by Pankinen. Peters back to Pankinen, a little roll shot. Pankinen again.
Nice shot.
She hits the back corner, and it is a beauty.
Yeah, that was perfect.
The Boom gets the kill, brings the Wildcats within 3. And Brooke Dusick to serve for River Falls. Nice set by number 13, Boisford.
Oh,
And I believe that was that kill by number 8,
yeah. number 8.
McKenna Wood. She's a freshman.
Yeah, they're young. Well, they lost a bunch of people last year, so.
And they're young, and they did not, for those who were around last year, they did not forget what happened last year at this court. They are pretty fired up.
Oh, yeah.
Now serving for Chi High, number 9, Willa Rissinger. Rissinger, service error, point Wildcats.
Took the line judge a minute
8-5
to
your
figure that one
score.
out. My guy was confused down there.
Sophomore Amelie Pankinen back to serve for River Falls. Little free ball by Wood.
Like
Derry
that.
to Peters
Oh.
in the middle. Nice play pickup by Goose Derry.
That was a great pickup.
Both teams battling here in the early going, Rob.
Oh.
That
Oh,
one
we
might have been
touched that?
deep, but Pankinen got an arm on
I
it.
think we might have touched it, though, coming over.
Oh, it might have. Big swings by the Cardinals early on, Jenna.
Yeah, they're looking good. They're being patient and going up and just playing really good volleyball. Wildcats are settling in.
Now serving for the Cardinal, number 3, Bryn Von Hayden.
2 iced teas, huh?
Well, they're 16 ounces, I think. There's a little set by Boisford. Free ball by the Cardinal.
Oh.
Peters to Dusick. That hits the net. Point Chippewa Falls. They double them up. They're up 10-5 here in set number 1. Wildcats just kind of like turning the engine. They just can't get it cranked up yet.
They'll find their groove.
Von Hayden.
Oh,
to
no,
serve.
ceiling.
Told ya.
Ceiling, backboard.
Good read.
Pankinen with the
an
rebound.
issue.
And that was a well-placed campfire kill by number 13, Barrett Boisford.
I was going to say, nice spot. She saw the open spot and put it there.
Pankinen with the rebound off the backboard.
Yeah, it's always an issue.
Boy, the Wildcats just can't get things going, and I think we're going to see a timeout, and
yeah.
there it is.
Let's see what Coach has to say.
I think it's coming down to in serve receive. They're serving this deep 5 zone right here, right? So pinch your serve receive over. We keep lining up in the same spot. They serve you probably 5 times to the sideline, right? So just shift, just stand there. You give them a different look. They don't have the same court to look at. It's very visually like overwhelming at times, right? So serve receive, we got that figured out. If they go somewhere, make a shift. You have to adjust. Defensively, pursue the ball. I told both my middle backs, they're not bouncing balls on the 10-foot line. It's going to be a lot of high hands, deep into the court. You have to stay back and then pursue. Do not wait on someone else to go. You guys have to pursue the ball. It's hesitation right now. All right? Take a deep breath. Who's in the front row? 1, 2, 3. You've got a 3-zone jump if you need it. B and a 1. There we go. Thanks.
Cats! Oh,
I like it, Rob. Let's go.
You jumped the gun a little early, but that's all right. I like your enthusiasm.
my timing's never really great.
I like your enthusiasm, though, Rob. Jenna's going to get to both end lines. We're going to see a lot of action now.
She's not fooling around.
Von Hayden to serve once again for the Cardinal. Dusick. Peters with a little bump set. Roll shot by Pankinen. Boisford to set for Chippewa Falls. Big
Yes, there you
swing
go.
by
Good block.
Shepard. Block at the net by Charlie Cat Hot Chicken. That
There you
one's
go.
going to go deep. Point Wildcats. Good timeout by Coach Kealy, Rob.
That's how you want to come out of a timeout.
Now in the game serving for River Falls, number 9, the acrobat, Adia Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
Johnson's been a streak starter back there serving for River Falls so far early in the season.
Yeah,
Range
she
tries
does a nice
back
job.
corner. Boisford over to Shepard. Nice block at the net by getting a hand on it by Peters. Good block by the block again by Gilbertson and Peters.
Yes,
Oh,
there it
marvelous.
is.
Yeah.
Maddie,
Attaboy,
range,
Maddie. Woo!
pinpoint accuracy, and the kill. Wildcats back within 5.
Mama Bear's getting fired up.
The engines are starting to run a little bit.
She likes blocks, Rob, and she
I
likes
do.
I know what she does.
pinpoint kills that go right down the middle.
Nothing she
those.
likes better than a big block.
Johnson didn't quite get all of that one.
That was something in the last game in Marshall that the Cats started to do really well. They were blocking very well in the last game. Like to see that block come alive.
Lawrence Shepard to serve for Chippewa Falls. 13-7 your score. Set number 1 just got over the tape. Peters back dump. They called a lift. She doesn't agree, but her opinion does not matter. The up ref said that was a lift. It's 14-7.
Yeah.
And the Cardinal have doubling up the Wildcat here in set number 1. Kind of an errant pass there. Nice set by Goose. Blocked at the net by Boisford and Hepner. Boisford
Yep, Rose.
over to number 6. Riley Turhawk
block.
blocked at the net.
Uh-oh.
Pankinen to Peters. Nice set to range. Nice.
Get up, girls, get up. Oh, good hustle.
Great hustle by Brooke Dusick, but it's out of bounds. Point Chippewa Falls.
Some nice rallies going here. It's kind of fun.
Well, one thing that's very impressive is the defense by Chippewa Falls, Jenna.
Yeah, they are looking good. They're looking very calm, and they're picking up a lot of good balls on defense.
Nice set by Peters. Again, nice defense by Lauren Shepard. Nice pass by Pankinen. Peters with a kill, and that's point Wildcat.
Yeah, that one went under the net.
Rob, the pilot threw that one down with authority.
She's probably still a little mad about that call.
Yeah. Cardinal out of system. Pankinen to Peters
Oh.
in the
Yes,
middle,
Brooke. Woo,
and the deuce is loose. Brooke Dusick with the kill. And the Wildcats are creeping back in this one, Rob.
Not the tallest girl on the floor, but she can get up.
She's
can
got some
get up.
springs in those legs, doesn't she?
Gets that from Dad, I think. Correct?
Papa Deuce. Set by Peters. Over to range. A little roll shot. Nice defense
good pick up there.
by Von Hayden.
Yeah. Oh.
Cardinals are getting on the floor tonight.
Oh.
Yeah, Gelly.
Abby Gilbertson with back-to-back blocks. And a cross-court kill and a beauty
Yeah,
by
that was
number
nice.
6, junior Riley Turhawk.
I'm going to say it again, though. We're getting some touches. We're getting some blocks. Let's keep it rolling. Let's get that block going. That was a nice cross.
Now serving for the Cardinal, number 4, Nadia Berg. 16-9 your score. That's deep.
Oh, yeah.
Goose Derry had no problem with that one. She's got the best eyes in the business.
That was easy. That one was easy.
The Biscuit's going to try to spread some melted butter on this serve. Gilbertson. Little bump set there by Boisfort. Derry to Peters. Pankin and roll shot. Now in the game for the Wildcats. She snuck in on me, but that's back set there by Peters.
Ooh.
Yes!
And
Nice play by Brooke.
The Deuce gets a little bump kill.
Not perfect, but effective.
Haley Matzick's now in the game for the Wildcats.
Cats are trying to crawl back into this one. It's a game of runs, Greg. You know
16-11 your score. Gilbertson with the serve for River Falls. That's a big-time swing by number 6, Riley Turhawk. Again, Turhawk's having a good night.
that. Yeah, maybe I do remember her. That's my hawk sound.
The hawk. It was some kind of hawk related. I remember that.
Well, it had to be. That's low-hanging fruit.
Barrett Boisfort to serve. That's
deep.
a little wide and deep.
Huh.
17-12. Wildcats down 5. And
The Goose.
Charlie Cat Chicken back in. What do we got?
Goose Derry
What?
back in.
Jeez, I thought they were going to give that to them. I was like, wait a minute.
Goose did, too. She was like, what's going on down here?
Goose Derry has some knuckleball serves that reminiscent of Tim Wakefield, former Red Sox. Set by Peters. A little tight. Pankinen, good athletic play there by the sophomore. Tipped at the net. Peters with the set. Back set to Dusick.
Oh,
And the Deuce is loose once
Attaboy,
again.
Deuce.
Brooke Dusick is heating up like a firecracker.
that was aggressive.
Wildcats back within 4.
Kind of scratch their way back into this thing, aren't they, Greg?
Derry to serve once again. Just over the net. Great serve. Nice pass there by Shepard. Good pass by Derry. Roll shot by
Nice.
Pankinen, and that's going to hit the hardwood. Wildcats creeping back within 3.
That was a smart, well-placed ball by Pankinen there. Nice job.
Beautiful.
The Boom has some bombs, but she also has some smarts upstairs in between the ears, Rob.
Got to.
Derry
Oh,
once again,
wiggle.
a little wiggle. Boisfort, a back set.
Oh, yeah!
Big-time block at the net by Charlie Cat. Hot chicken. It's Mama Bear's jacked up. She loves blocks.
Let's dive
I
in.
do like blocks.
Grab a drink if you need it.
Don't mind if I do. Oh, she was talking to them.
I feel like we're making better reads defensively. Our pursuit is better. We're a little more under control. Before it was like spazzy defense, and now it's like we're there, we're making plays, which is keeping us in system more. Their most experienced player they have on their roster is Riley, right? And right now she's hitting back, so I think we need to know that. They're probably not going to set the middle very often. They're probably going to go one pin or the other. So I'm okay blocking one-on-one that middle. Who's my left front right now? Amelie? Okay. I'm okay with Charlie blocking one-on-one in the middle for you to get back. I just don't want you to get burnt back, okay? So that's where they're going to try to go if they can get the ball up there. Come on.
Cats.
Oh, that was well-timed. Well-timed. Well, we're here in set number 1, just the second timeout. So the first timeout, Coach Kealy brought her squad back on a big-time run. Coach Luke Heitke for the Cardinals just called a timeout. We'll see what that did for his Cardinal.
Probably trying to stop the Cats' momentum a little bit. We'll
Derry
see.
on, I believe, a 2-point serve run here. Set once again by Boyford. A back set over to Turhock.
Oh, great
What a save by Derry. My goodness. Our camera, Mama Bear, Jenna Peters, is
She's revved up. Oh,
Yes!
that was a tremendous set and an even better kill by
Some hot
Charlie
chicken.
Cat. That was some hot chicken
That-
on that swing.
We had attack by Amelie and a heck of an up by Chip, but then for Charlie Cat, hot chicken to put some sauce on it.
That one right there, I can guarantee you, is going to be a River Ridge Builders rewind this coming week. 17-16 your score. Boysford a little tight on the
Oh,
net.
way to be there. Oh, great pickup by Goose.
Number 8, Olivia Derry, is all over the court back there.
Always tell her if you don't let the ball hit the floor, it's hard to lose.
That's a good point.
It's good advice by Dad.
18-16 your score, and Riley Turhock is back serving for the Cardinal. Bump set there by Peters. Little roll shot by Pankinen.
Nice. Trouble.
Free ball by Chippewa Falls. Peters to the deuce.
Oh,
To the kitten. Charlie Cat. Derry to Peters, outside to Pankinen, and that's a
Nice
bomb.
play.
And that'll be out of bounds on the Cardinal. Point Wildcats.
very smart not to touch that. That was heady. Some heady play right there.
Some high IQ level volleyball by the Wildcats here in set number 1, and it's brought them
Oh.
back within 1. And they were down 7. It was 14-7,
Wasn't it?
and the Wildcats have went on a
10-5.
10-5 run. 19-17 your score. Willow Rissinger back to serve for Chi-Hi.
Nice
Derry
pass.
to Peters. Pankinen with a boom. And the boom hits a bomb. And the Wildcats are back on the board. Amelie Pankinen back to serve for River Falls. On the court for the Wildcats, Dusick, Derry, Peters, Sigelski, Gilbertson, and there's Pankinen with the serve. Big block at the net by Ava Peters and Charlie Sigelski.
Mama Bear had to try not to scream at the top of her lungs that she loves that. She
I'm
loves
learning
it.
to try to keep my composure a bit better, but I do love those blocks.
I'm going to have a bruise on my shoulder by the end of the evening. Though.
That block from the Pilot has the Wildcats all tied up at 19 apiece. Shepard with a roll shot. Great campfire kill. Well placed. The Cardinal back up by 1. Very entertaining set number 1 right out of the gate, Rob.
Yeah, really good.
We expected no less here in Chippewa Falls.
No, that's what you get when you come here.
They've had what Rob likes to call slobber knockers.
Oh,
Von Hayden hits that one into the net, and point Wildcat. Now in for River Falls, number 9, Adia Johnson in to serve. And back in for the Wildcats, number 10, Maddie Range. 20-20. That acrobat serving behind the line. Boysford to set, outside to Shepard. And she gets that campfire kill right in front of Johnson
same spot.
to give the Cardinal the 1-point lead. Boy, Charlie Cat Hot Chicken, Charlie Sigelski's had some moving well at in the
Playing well.
middle tonight.
Playing really well.
Shepard to serve. Peters a little bump set.
Oh,
Range.
Oh,
yes.
So close.
Just out of bounds.
Oh, boy, I thought that was in. That was really
looked
close.
like it hit the line, but they have a
And
better
Coach
view than we
Kealy
do.
calls a timeout. We've had
Okay.
3 of them here in
So
set
when
number
they
1.
outside, they're not hitting it hard. They're just taking some heat off of it, right? So I still want Amelie go toward the edge of the free throw line, okay? So you're pursuing that way a little bit. Who's my front row? You are? Brooke? I need you like in her back pocket. She's blocking. I want you like right here. You're playing everything short. Goose is going to come more toward the corner. So in off the sideline, you never hear me say that, right? She can come off the sideline and toward the corner. Maddie's going to drop deeper and dig more sharp cross, okay? So Brooke, you have all the junk inside the 10-foot line because I'm bringing her back as a defender and I'm shifting everybody over. Got it? All right, first ball pass to the target. Let's side out.
Cats.
Let's go.
Oh, well timed. It seems like the better timing you have, the better we play.
Don't jinx
Post
them.
timeout.
Don't jinx them.
Yeah, we won't. Oh, there's Wood right there.
Yeah, it's nice.
Shepard to serve for the Cardinal. 22-20, that's your score right there on the scoreboard. We're here in set number 1. It's been a dandy so far in the early going. Gilbertson, or excuse me, that was Pankinen. That one got away on the pass. Off the side of her arm. Shepard with the ace, and the Cardinals with the 3-point lead. Uh-oh. That's deep. Derry lets that one go, point Wildcat. And the pilot, Ava Peters, is going to try to land this plane, Rob.
Bring it in, smooth.
Little free ball there by Turhawk. Peters is set. There's nobody there.
Oh, shoot.
I'm not quite sure what happened there.
Oh, they think it was out. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they were worried about.
What happened?
I think that's where there was some confusion. It was out. I wonder if it hit the pole over there, and our girls were like, wait, what just happened?
Gotcha.
I'd have to go back and look, but
Chippewa
something
Falls
hit.
student section doesn't like it.
They didn't. The Cardinal
But I
student
wondered
section
what
did not
happened.
like it.
Like our girls, that
Hit-
doesn't normally happen.
The Wildcat student section likes it.
Yeah.
That wasn't just an odd play from the get-go. Peters set the ball there, and there just wasn't anybody there,
Right.
which I think everybody stopped because they
Right. Oh, they're going to replay it.
they're going to replay it. So we go back to. I wish I could tell you what happened, but I really don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
So 23-21.
You got to think the pin was involved. I don't know.
Peters to serve for the Wildcats. Well, what they always say in situations like this, karma fixes it. Peters to range. Big block at the net by a block party by number 13, Barrett Boisford, and number 11, Emma Hepner. Chippewa Falls on the cusp of taking set number 1. They're up 24-21. It's set point here, and Nadia Berg is serving for the Cardinal. The Cardinal student section is fired up. That serve goes deep. There was as much adrenaline in her right arm as there was over in the Chi High student section. 24-22. Wildcats trying to get 2 points in a row to send this one to overtime. Back to serve for the Wildcats, the biscuit, Abby Gilbertson. Set by Boisford, a little too deep.
Yes!
And the deuce. Brooke Dusick sends that overpass straight to the hardwood. And the Wildcats are back within one, our fourth timeout
Okay, I'm just
of
going to
set
say
one.
a couple things because I know it's going to get crazy here in a minute. One, that wasn't really her call to make, it was his. And that line judge said to me it was out. But she never looked at him and even asked.
Okay.
And I said, it's your call, then make the call. And he goes, well, it's too late now.
No,
that's
no.
a game changer here in this set,
Yeah,
right?
yes, it is, yes,
and then
it is.
when my captain went up there, because their captain was up there, just did this in her face. Like, that's not okay. Ava has every right to be a part of that conversation and to hear what's being said as my captain. So I'm going to ask that you go
juicy.
talk to her as soon as the set's over and say, you never looked at this line judge, and he said it was out.
Okay.
And please don't put your hand in the girl's face when they're up there trying to be a part. And she's doing her job.
Yep.
Thank you, John.
That was juicy. I like that.
That was some good in-game.
I almost
Hot
turned,
mic
I almost
right
turned
there.
it down, but then I thought, I'm not going to.
I like, hey, you know what? Our producer and color commentator, Rob Derry.
I wanted to hear what happened, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And actually that kind of did answer because we saw the line judge called it out, so the players saw the line judge call it out, so they stopped. We're back to action. The biscuit with the serve, and that one is down and good. And Chippewa Falls takes set number 1, 25-23. get the scoreboard tidied up here. And we're going to get ready for some, hold on 1 second here.
Oh, he's going to go over and talk to her about it.
All right, let me get this up here.
No, I think, kind of what we were talking about here before that last point. That's why Sarah's an amazing coach.
We'll get right into it, Jenna, in just 1 second.
Oh, got it. Sorry.
But ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Tarnation Tavern Trivia, brought to you by the fine folks down at Tarnation Tavern for ice-cold beverages, live music, and Charlie Cat Hot Chicken. It's Tarnation Tavern. All right, post your answer in the chat section. Rob, will you check that out, the YouTube chat section for us? Or you can text me at 715-307-2360. The first correct answer will win a $10 gift card courtesy of Tarnation Tavern. So the Derry sisters, and Rob, you know them pretty well, Abby, Maddie, and now the Goose, Olivia Derry, have collectively, let's get them up here, have collectively participated in 9 state tournaments. All day Abby was in 3 state volleyball tournaments. She's now an assistant coach for the squad. Maddie is going to school at La Crosse, and she made 4 state tourneys, 3 in volleyball and 1 state meet in track. The Goose is still just a junior, and she's already made 2, 1 in volleyball, 1 in soccer. Rob, here's your trivia question. The 9 state tourneys by 1 set of sister siblings, it's very impressive. But what Wildcat sibling sisters have the all-time total? What Wildcat sisters have the all-time total?
Do we need the total or just the sisters?
You don't need
All
the
right.
total number. We'll go over that, but just the siblings of sisters.
Fair
Rabbi,
enough.
I was digging deep for these answers, and
I saw the number. I was like, holy
there's
Moses.
a possibility it could be the Colpin sisters, and those were Sarah, Katie, Susie, and Amy. But it's not for tonight because I could not confirm, and I still think they were lower. They were in gymnastics.
When was that? Like what year?
Yeah,
long time ago.
Not that long ago, but they were in gymnastics. So gymnastics went to state every year.
Oh yeah, still do, I think.
But the people that I talked to did not think that they beat this one. You got a correct answer?
Yeah, we got a Derek Hackle who's in here first.
What did he say?
He said the Bannets,
and
he's right.
Derek Hackle, you are correct.
Kim Nesbitt says the Vanities. I wonder.
The Bannet sisters, Elise, Emily, and Abby participated in 15 state tournaments.
Just an obscene number.
Elise, the E-Hound, made 4, 1 in basketball and 4 in volleyball. She played volleyball at Stout. Emily, they called her the gunslinger, Rob. She made 7 on her own, 4 in volleyball and 3 in track.
All she did was go to state.
Yeah, Emily played 4 years of volleyball at Loyola La Crosse, Loyola Chicago, and now playing her 5th year in Charleston. And then Abby, the firecracker, played in 4, 2 in volleyball, 2 in track, and she's at Southern Illinois University of Edwardsville.
Saluki.
Yes.
Actually, I don't think that is a Saluki.
I'm not sure what they're.
It's different.
Yeah.
Somehow. All right, let's go. Set 2. We got to win this one.
All right, here we go.
Or maybe they want to pull the reverse sweep on them again like we did last year to start the season.
That one, I
was
don't think
juicy.
this Mama Bear's heart could take that. That was
That
tough.
was quite juicy.
It sure
Set
was.
2. We're all square on the scoreboard. Peters, nice one-handed set to Sigelski. Block at the net by Sigelski. Peters to Pankinen.
Oh, good up.
It looks like the Wildcats are coming out with a little more fire in set number 2, Rob.
Boom!
Yeah.
A back set to the deuce. Brooke Dusick and the Wildcats are on the board.
I'm going to say it again. Sigelski's playing well tonight.
She is.
I like what she's doing.
Again, I'm going to go back to the Marshall tournament. She did a lot of nice things over the weekend.
Coming into her own a little bit.
She is.
Dusick to serve. There's a left-handed kill by the setter, Barrett Boisford. That's a heads-up play by the junior.
Dirty.
Excuse me,
Sophomore.
Boisford's just a sophomore. Now serving for Chippewa Falls number 2, Peyton Monarski. She's a senior.
Yeah, they're going to be loaded up here. They're young. Got a good-looking squad.
Both squads are. Wildcats
right.
have 3 sophomores in the lineup. Free ball by Sigelski. Set once again by Boisford. Over to Turhawk. Peters is set. Nice set there to Sigelski. Tips it over. And that shot by Turhawk is wide. Wildcats up 2-1. The Cardinal student section is fired up tonight.
Impressive.
Not sure what they were saying, but it was loud.
Pankinen to serve for the Wildcat. Turhawk with the swing, big swing.
Shoot.
Ceiling.
It's ceiling.
Off the ceiling.
Dang it.
That's twice.
Point, Chippewa Falls.
Dang it.
Now in for the Cardinal, number 8 freshman McKenna Wood. And Boisford back to serve for Coach Luke Heike starts. We're at set number 2, tied up at 2 apiece. Peters, a little back row set to Pankinen, and she's blocked at the net.
Nice
That's
block.
a big-time block by junior Alexis Auger.
It was loud.
There was the boom had some reverb on that one.
Oh, yeah.
Pankinen to Peters. Nice set
Yeah,
to
there you
Segelski. And Charlie Cat Hot Chicken has got some hot sauce on that one in the middle of the night, Rob.
Little Mav sauce. What's the hot sauce there? The hottest chicken.
The Charlie Cat. Oh, it's the.
Ghost pepper?
Yeah, I think it is. Boisford. A little tight.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
point Wildcat. Well, one thing, Jenna, about the Chippewa Falls, they had some service errors in set 1, but they played a pretty clean first set.
They did. They played very well. We talked about how they're young, but you know, Luke Heike is a heck of a coach. He has built a great program here.
Pankinen to Peters, middle set to the biscuit, Abby Gilbertson. Once again, rinse and repeat, Pankinen, Peters, Maddie Derry, and a big block at the net by freshman McKenna Wood. She's fired up, and so are the rest of her teammates. That ties it up at 4 apiece. Now serving for Chippewa Falls, Kira Richardson. No, excuse me, that's Riley Turhawk. That was a good set by Peters to put that in a spot where Maddie Range could do some damage, and damage she did. 5-4 your score. And Ava Peters back to serve for the Wildcat. Boisford, little middle set there. Good block at the net, but the Cardinals get the point. A lot less rallies in this set so far, Rob.
Yeah, I think Goose is going to get that, but Maddie Range put a hand on it, put a fist down there to get it.
Both players going after the ball. Can't complain about that one bit.
No. Oh.
Kind of a tough, tight pass from the back row. Peters tried to get a hand on it. And
Like
the Cardinals
Gusick
get
missed
the point.
time to jump. Man, she was hanging up there for a minute.
She did hang up there for a while.
Good Lord.
Cardinals up by a point, 6-5. Willa Rissinger to serve for Chippewa Falls. Oh,
There's
yes.
Marvelous.
Marvin. Maddie Range with the kill.
Smoked that one. Gonna come out for a little drink, maybe.
Cooler off, man.
Range will go take a break, and for her, number 6, Haley Matzik. That one would have landed right on the line. That was wise to play that one. Peters set outside to Pankinen.
Oh.
That one
just outside.
a bit outside. Point Cardinal. Seven 6 score, set number 2. Bryn Von Hayden. She's a freshman serving for Chippewa Falls. That one right into the tape.
Could hear it. That's that court mic. Got it right on the net, Greg.
If you're listening at home, it feels like you're right at the net. You're the down judge.
The official scolded me when I hung it there, but I'm just like, that's where it's going to go, lady. Deal with it.
Derry to serve. Set by Boisford.
Oh, big block. I like it.
Shepard with
Come
a
on
big
now.
kill, blocked by the Wildcats. Peters to set. Back set to the Dusick. Tipped at the net. Shepard again. Nice
good
diving
pickup. That
save
away
by
only.
Pankinen. Shepard again. And this time, Lauren Shepard gets it to go. The junior outside hitter paying some dividends for Coach Luke Heitke tonight.
Spicy.
8-7 your score. And Shepard back at the service line for the Cardinal. That one's into the net, and you heard it.
Yeah.
Our producer and color commentator, Rob Derry, put that court mic right on the net.
Always do.
The Deuce, Brooke Dusick serving for River Falls. Little knuckleball.
Yeah, it was.
Turhawk again. Boy, that was well-placed cross-court kill by junior Riley Turhawk, and Turhawk is having a game tonight.
Just absolutely perfect, if we're being honest.
But let me fix that score. It's actually 9-8. Cardinal up on top. Monarski serving for Chippewa Falls. Peters to Pankinen, and that baby, the boom hit an absolute bomb on that one. It landed.
That one ended up in some parent's lap.
And it is parent night.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Parents had to catch that one. Pankinen ties it up at 9 apiece, and she's back on the service line for River Falls. That one's a little deep, and Claire Hepner lets that one go. Boisfort now serving for Chippewa Falls. McKenna Wood back in for the Cardinal. Nice serve by Boisfort. That thing knuckled straight to the left and left Pankinen just kind of standing right in some quicksand.
Caught a little bit of a wiggle on the way over, too.
Did you ever notice, Rob, like back in the 80s watching TV, like quicksand was always a big deal in a lot of shows?
It was.
It was.
And I never really have seen too much of it.
I've never seen it.
Yes,
Peters
Woo!
to the biscuit. Abby Gilbertson.
Yeah, it was always an issue. Like, oh no, he's stuck in quicksand.
Yeah, it was.
I know.
What's going to happen? But then he would get saved. He or she would be saved.
Well, the quicksand, I suppose, allowed for a lot of time for someone to come and rescue.
Sure.
Build up the drama.
Well, the biscuit Abby Gilbertson came to the rescue for the Wildcats with that kill.
Oh, wiggle.
Nice serve by Adia Johnson. Wood with a kill blocked at the net by Peters. Peters with the left-handed kill, and you can count that one. The Pilot lands that plane and ties it up at 11 apiece. Johnson to serve once again for Coach Kealy and the Wildcat. Thanks for joining in, Legion of Loyal listeners tonight. We got a big crowd, I see.
That's awesome.
Pankinen to Peters, outside to Marvelous.
Oh,
yes.
Marvin, Matty Range.
That'll grow, Marv.
That was juicy.
It's like the Wildcats are starting to click a little bit better.
Well, let's not jinx anybody here now.
No. 12-11 your score. Johnson back to serve again.
You know me, I'm a little superstitious.
Oh, we all are. Boisfort with a set to the middle. Dusick. Peters, she tried to pile it down, kind of tipped it. Free ball there by Chippewa Falls. Peters, tight little set there to Range.
Nice!
Yeah. Smart.
Sneaky smart play by the marvelous Matt Range.
Range hits it right where they're not.
Tipped it right over their outstretched hands, didn't she?
And the Wildcat take a 13-11 lead. Johnson still back to serve for River Falls. Little knuckleball
dirty.
floater.
Got it up.
Nice.
Nice up.
Nice up there. That was by number 16, Alexis Alger.
Beautiful effort. Oh, okay.
Boisfort sends over the free ball. Peters,
Yes.
a big-time kill at the net.
She wasn't going to be denied that time.
Wildcats take a 14-11 lead, and Chippewa Falls calls
Did you
timeout.
hear me? Did you hear me yell at yes, Ava? As that pass was coming up? I was like, what can I yell at you to know? Yeah. Normally I yell dump, and then the other side's like, oh, here it comes.
Hey, we can't let up.
If you play middle at any time, you need to listen to what we're saying in the huddle right now, okay? Your tip is not to the 3 zone or to the 2 zone. Their off blocker is right front. So when we tip it to this side of the court, they've got 2 defenders. They block with their left front just like we do. If you need a tip, it's got to go to right front, okay? Make their libero come around and play it. That's a hard ball to play. It's a hard angle, okay? I've got you and you in the front row right now. If the pass, like if you're over there blocking, you can transition and be a right side hitter. We can have 2 pins. You don't have to come off and hit quick.
Hey, be smart.
Hey, I'm not done.
Oh.
Do you understand the rotation?
Yes.
You have to get rotated and be stopped on contact.
Let's go.
They understand the rotation, Rob.
Yeah.
It's an important thing to understand when you're
Better.
on the floor.
Coach ain't playing.
She's not the best in the business for nothing, Rob.
No.
80 Johnson to serve once again. Hits the net. Point Cardinal. And Turhawk
Nice
back
little
to
run there
serve
by
for
Adia.
Chippewa Falls. Yeah, nice run by the Acrobat. Her and Sigelski take a break. Peters set to range, and that's off the block, and the Wildcats get the point.
One of my favorite things is to watch is Maddie Range, her approach. Like if we're watching in club season on the sideline, we got to clear some chairs because she comes from way back.
Ava Peters to serve. Set by Boisford. Over to Wood. Goose with her patented set. Nice set. Whoop, little tight. Maddie Range bumps it over. Block at the net by Deuce.
Oh, nice play.
Free ball by Peters. Cross court set, and it's a beauty. And Lauren Shepard deposits that one in the back left corner for a Cardinal point. 15-13 your score. Wildcats on top. And number 9, Willa Rissinger, a junior, in to serve for the Cardinal. Range set off the
Ceiling again.
A high
three.
set off the ceiling, and the ceiling spits it right out
It's
onto the
becoming
Wildcats
a 7th
floor.
player for Chip.
They call it a home court advantage, Rob.
Yeah, I suppose they know, don't they? Because they practice in here.
Nice
up.
up by Derry. Little roll shot by the
Hey,
Biscuit.
that away, Gubby.
And the Biscuit puts some jelly on that roll shot.
No.
And
That was what's so fun about that shot is that's a ball she wasn't attacking a year ago. So it's so fun to see her get aggressive.
yeah, last year that would have been probably a free ball, and this
Yeah.
year it's a kill with a little bit of mustard on it, a little bit of jelly if
nice.
you're talking Biscuit.
Got to get offensive. Oh,
The Biscuit hits a little
Oh,
wiggle.
great pickup.
Derry to Peters, out to Pankinen.
oh, nice.
And the Pankinen, it's a sharpshooter right down the middle.
Yeah, she did.
Point Wildcat. Gilbertson all business on the back row serving. Nice serve. Shepard
Out.
takes a big swing, but it's long. Point Wildcat, 18-14 your score.
Thank God nobody put any fingers on that thing.
Well, talking about songs you like to sing is another one's 18-14. Took a little trip.
Don't know that one.
Kind of an old folk song. Down the mighty Mississippi. That kill by sophomore Emma Hepner. She kind of gets the campfire kill herself, and
Yeah, I think Coach
There-
Kealy is
a
kind of
lip.
wanting like a carrier
yeah, it
lip
was.
there.
I thought it was, but I didn't say anything. Thought it was a little bit of a
It
carry.
did. It stayed on the hand a little bit long, but
I'm no expert. I'll reserve comment.
The up ref's giving Coach Kelly an evil eye.
Yeah. She stays on him.
Von Hayden to serve for Chippewa Falls. Nice pass by Derry. Back set to Dusick.
Oh, ceiling. Nope. Didn't hit anything.
It's up in the rafters. Doesn't touch a thing, though.
Amazing.
Derry once again to Peters. And Pankinen gets hold of a bomb, but it's long. Point Chippewa
Some smoke on
Falls.
that one.
There is a dent in that pad over there.
Get out of the way when she does that.
Oh,
Oh,
Bryn Von Hayden goes right at Pankinen. That pass goes out of bounds, and Chippewa Falls comes back within, one. That's right, it's 18-17.
coach wants to talk it over.
Oh, yeah, she's talking to Amelie, and
All right.
cut the mic off. Well, I tell you what, we'll do this real quick while we're waiting. Let's get a word from our main sponsor, First National Bank.
Locally rooted and proudly running for 120 years, the First National Bank of River Falls consistently supports the community through donations and volunteer initiatives. First National Bank of River Falls, serving up big bank services with a small town charm.
All right. Thanks again once to First National Bank of River Falls for all their sponsorship and buying all the equipment that they do.
They do a lot.
Set number 2. Wildcats with a slim 18-17 lead. Chippewa Falls ahead 1-0 in the set department. There's a good pass from Amelie. Peters back to Pankinen, a little left-handed tip shot. And the Wildcats are going to get a point. A little confusion there by the Cardinal.
Yeah, that happens. You got it? No, you got it. I got it. No, nobody's got it. And the coach is mad.
Junior libero Olivia Derry to serve for the Wildcats. Set by Boisfort. And Shepard, like a trip hammer over there on the left side. Point Cardinal, back within 1. And Shepard will head back to the back line to serve for Chippewa Falls. A little wiggle, nice save
up
by Dusick. Peters to Pankinen, great block at the net. That block was by Emma Hepner for the Cardinals. And there's a block at the net by Dusick, just out of bounds. Point Chippewa Falls. That ties up the score at 19 apiece.
There's all kinds of craziness going on right there.
Wildcats should be able to make a little bit of a run here, Rob, with Shepard back on the back row. Her and Turhawk have been lights out.
Yeah, they have.
In the offensive categories. Speaking of Turhawk, there she is, and that's an unbelievable save by number 8, Olivia Derry. Outstanding. You're not going to see too many better saves than that right there.
The Goose.
Brooke Dusick sends that one into the net, and that'll tie the score back up at 20 apiece. And Peyton Monarski, a senior, now into serve for Chippewa Falls. Great volleyball game tonight, Jenna.
Oh, fantastic.
Outstanding.
That serve received, not received too well. And Monarski gets the ace.
They're liking that serve down the line.
They've gone over to the right side numerous times tonight. Just over the net. Nice pass by Pankinen. And Pankinen hits an absolute bomb.
That was a rocket.
Yeah, it was.
And I don't think there's too many people in high school volleyball that are going to return that one, Rob.
It went poof like that.
And we heard it with the mic down there.
Wow.
We love it.
21-21, that's your score. And Pankinen back to serve for the Wildcats. It's a race to 4. Goose, Derry, and Peters both diving for saves. Turhawk cross court, Boisfort over to Turhawk. Peters gets it up. Derry with the free ball. Wildcats are hustling tonight. Derry to Peters to the biscuit.
Got it.
Free ball by the Cardinal. Pankinen to Peters. Big time left-handed kill. And it's a point Wildcat. Big play by the pilot, Ava Peters.
Mama Bears fired up.
22-21 your score. And Pankinen back yet again to serve for the Wildcats.
How do you like the tablecloth they got on this thing?
It's like first class.
It's nice.
Nothing but the best from Mike Thompson for us tonight. Peters. Charlie.
Yes, Charlie!
Hot chicken skies in the air. And the Wildcats get a point. And the Cardinals get a timeout. 23-21. That's your score.
Coach forgot to turn her mic back on. Bummer.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll hit.
I'll send her a message. She'll probably read it. Maybe she wants it off. Who knows?
Well, we'll take this quick opportunity to give a little shout out to the River Falls Athletic Boosters. They're doing their membership drive from September 1st to October 31st. You can become a member today, help support all 22 athletic teams for River Falls High School. You can find more information.
They do a lot.
RFSH Boosters.
Since their inception, it's well over.
Like almost 300,000.
That's just crazy. I think.
It's a lot of money.
It's a big number.
They've done a ton of stuff.
Yeah. A lot of good things.
Pankin back to serve for River Falls.
Oh,
That's going to land right in front of the line.
Love to see it. I just got
24-21
nuts from Jenna.
You got to be careful over there. The Mama Bears can get riled up and get kind of angry.
I told you I got a bruise on my shoulder. She's been punching me all night.
She hasn't eaten in quite a while, too. That one hits the tape, falls to the floor, and the Wildcats take set number 2 by a final of 25-21.
I had a hot dog as soon as I got here because I believe we've got a good hot dog now, but I think this is the best hot dog in the
You going to
PRC.
grab one?
I got one when I came in.
Oh, okay.
Splash a little mustard on it and ate it.
I had a
really
cheeseburger on the way here at the Cinex in Chippewa Falls.
How was that?
It was actually really good. We got to go to set 3.
How's it compare to the Quick Trip hot and ready? The hot and shreddy, I like to call it.
I'm going to tell you what. I'm a big fan of the Quick Trip food, but the Cinex in Chippewa Falls is out. It has a log cabin feel to it.
I've got to limit my trips to Quick Trip because of that.
Yeah.
When I walk in there, I'm like, I'm getting something. I love the cheesy top, right? The mozzarella sticks are good.
Sure.
I can't tell who's in the pile in there, but there's a push-up contest happening.
Always. Gotta be. Somebody's banging them out. 102, 103, 104, 105. These guys are going at it.
They are.
Let's get the camera in there. Let the cameraman in there. Let's go.
He's trying to wheel in there.
He's trying
Look.
to wheel in and get a peek.
Hey, that's the only problem when you have a wheeling tripod like that. You can't lift it up too easily.
That thing is sweet,
I wonder if
though.
he's got a little crank he could just...
Oh, it's right there on the video score. Jenna, you can go to that video right there.
Oh, yeah, except for we're not seeing much more than what we're
nothing to
seeing
see.
from here.
They're still going.
They are. Good Lord.
I think it's a couple of football players, and
somebody put a
Chippewa
step
Falls
on
and
them.
River Falls are battling on the gridiron tomorrow night. Rob, are you going to be down there helping out the broadcast?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it looks like Chippewa took it.
Oh, who was it for River Falls? I'm trying to see.
I don't know.
We'll see.
His triceps must be swole. Oh, they had a little guy doing it. That ain't fair. Those little strong fellas.
It goes back to the arm length.
Yep. Built like Gavin Cole.
He's got a Baltimore Oriole hat on. Weird.
I still didn't see who it even was.
Maybe Rico Alvarez?
Maybe.
They're still talking it over. Maybe there was some controversy.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. I saw them come over earlier in the game, and they were
setting it up.
Yep, they were setting it up.
Well, 1-1.
Fans are getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are.
Somebody's got to win 3 of these.
Marathon of a JV volleyball game, and both set number 1 and set number 2 went all pretty much down to the wire. Wildcats sort of took control late. 125-21. The first set was 25-23.
Some really good stuff, guys.
Yeah, no, really. I'm impressed with this young Chippewa Falls squad. They look tough tonight.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous, to be honest.
The line judge over here on the right was stretching the hammies out, getting ready to go.
Now he's doing a little torso twist. Got a little torso twist.
We want him down in that. Yeah. Get down, man. We want to make sure he's getting the right call down there.
You think he's got the flag flip like you got? No chance. Nobody does that. Nobody.
The flip and the...
That was so sweet.
Nobody's
got that move.
You got to practice. It doesn't. A lot of people think that it just happens. It doesn't. You got to practice and work hard in the off season.
Well, you're putting in the work. I know that. You're putting in the work.
Got to work hard in the off season.
All right. It looks like we got Goose back to serve.
All right, we're going to crank up set number 3 here momentarily. On the court for your Wildcats, Dusick, Pankinen, Segelski, Peters, Gilbertson, and Derry to serve.
They're all out there.
Little knuckleball.
Dirty.
And Derry
That was dirty.
has a
That a girl goose.
dirty serve. That's an ace. And point Wildcat. Derry once again, same
Another
spot. Big block
Yes.
at the net
That
by
away, Charlie.
Segelski. Turhawk blocked again, but falls to the hardwood. Point Cardinal. Riley Turhawk hitting some bombs for Chippewa Falls.
Yeah, I can see why I might have given her a nickname last year. She's good.
She is solid.
Yeah.
Now serving for the Cardinal, number 2, Peyton Minarski. Pass by, one-handed set by Peters, roll shot by Pankinen. Boisfort to Turhawk.
Yes!
Big
There it is.
block at the net by the Deuce, Brooke Dusick. And the Mama Bear over on the camera is fired up, Rob.
There's nothing she likes more than that.
That's right.
She loves the big block.
Mama Bear's got to eat.
That is true. Look at that serve by Dusick. Middle set. Little errant pass there, but nice set by Goose. Boisfort cross court to Turhawk. And Turhawk hits one right on the money.
We were just talking about
Off
her.
the outstretched hands of Abby Gilbertson. And she ties up the score at 2 apiece. Back to serve for Chippewa Falls. Number 13, sophomore setter Barrett Boisfort. Peters to Pankinen.
Dirty.
And that thing had some gas on it. Nice free
nice
ball
up.
by Turhawk. And Pankinen hits a bomb. The boom off of Lauren Shepard's shoulder. And gives the Wildcats a lead.
We said it earlier, but I've been really impressed with Chip's defense. They're playing some tough D on this side.
They are getting after it tonight. There is no doubt about that. Hoop. That went in the basket.
Oh, man.
It's almost 2.
That's 4. Point Wildcats. I don't know if it did go in the hoop, but it almost did.
No, yeah, it didn't, but it was
didn't.
close. I think it would have got stuck if it got in the
Yeah.
in the net.
Well, that'd be tough to get down. You'd almost have to have a.
You'd have to throw a new ball in.
Yeah. Wood, a little high, a little deep, and just out. Point Wildcats.
Love it. Activities director down there putting in a little overtime, collecting balls, passing them around.
Mike Thompson got his start as a baseball coach at River Falls High School.
He moves well.
That's a big-time swing by Turhawk, but it's just
my guy over there almost called it in.
Chippewa Falls wanted a touch on, I think, Gilbertson, but
no.
The ref says
Sarah's laughing at him. She's just laughing. She's laughing.
There's an exchange of laughs there with Kaylee and Heike Starks. 6-2. Nice play at the net by Segelski. Peters back set to Pankinen, and that one's right on the line. The boom hits a bomb.
Wow.
And the Wildcats are up by 5.
It kind of dropped like a rock.
That one came in there so hot I couldn't even tell where it hit. Honestly, it was going on serious. I was like, where did it?
The boom exploding here in set number 3. Boisfort over to Wood. Segelski gets a hand on it. Peters with a left-handed kill attack.
Oh.
Wood hits one into the net. Point Wildcats are on a little bit of a streak, and Coach Luke Heike Stark sees the same thing and calls a timeout.
Hey, guys, everybody say hi, Morgan. Hi, Morgan! Okay, she just texted me and said when I talked to the down rep during the timeout, they left my mic on. Followed by a, well, that was juicy from Rob Derry. Okay, you guys are totally in control right now. Okay, it's almost like you just needed to get out of your own way and play volleyball. It's loose right now, it's fun. This is how we do it, right? Who's my server? Out of a timeout, just inbounds, okay? That's all I need. Front row, I got you, and you. You're hitting a 1, B. I'd love to see you run an A or a C. What do you feel most comfortable with? A. Let's do that. Let's do A1 and just stack this, and you've got a 3 zone if you need it.
Hey, we're gonna go. 1, 2, catch.
Rob, it doesn't happen too many times where the coach gives you a shout out during the timeout, during the game.
It's fantastic.
Am I blushing?
Yeah.
She did though. She's such a masterful coach. I'm just so impressed with her. Just everything that Coach Kealy does. She is.
Panking in to serve
lucky.
for the Wildcats. We're back in the action. Peters to the biscuit. Abby Gilbertson, big block at the net by, looks like number 16, Alexis Auger. She's been active up at the net tonight, Rob.
She's playing well too. Yeah, she's a good-looking player. Yeah, they're going to be good here. They are good.
They are.
Good for a couple years here.
And that's an ace by number 6. You've heard her name a ton tonight. That's junior Riley Turhawk. Turhawk looks like heck of an athlete, too.
Oh, yeah.
And Turhawk sends a bullet right at the deuce for another ace. Great timeout by Luke Heitke Starks. 8-4 your score, 8-5.
There you go.
Nice pass by Pankinen. Peters to the biscuit. Whoop. I thought they were going to. Ava got away with a
she got over
arm
the net.
over the net, but I think we might have been owed one.
Yeah, they just evened it up for us. Thank you.
That was some power from the Gilby on that last hit.
Yeah. The biscuit is rising on that one. 9-5 your score. Adia Johnson back to serve for River Falls. Solid serve. Middle set. And that kill is going to go to junior Alexis Auger.
We just talked about her.
Yeah. Cardinals back within 3, 9-6. We're here in set number 3. 1 set apiece. And number 9, Willa Rissinger to serve for Chippewa Falls. A little overpass off a nice attack by Range. There's Range going after it.
That'll go,
And
Maddie.
marvelous. Marvin, Maddie Range hits a big-time kill and puts the Wildcats back up by 4.
Right through the block.
Ava Peters back to serve for River Falls.
Ooh, that would have been deep, I think.
They're gonna get boys for it with a double. Yeah, they did.
Okay.
You can kind of see the ball spinning pretty good. That's one when you see a set and the ball spinning like a top.
Yeah.
Then they're gonna call that most of the time.
That's what they say.
Peters back to serve. Nice pass there by Turhawk. Good defense by Dusick. Range with a big attack.
Oh, got it.
Free ball there by Shepard. Peters.
Oh,
In the middle to the deuce. And the deuce is loose with a kill.
hit him with that quick, right up the gut.
12-6 your score.
That deuce can get up.
Boy, the deuce just
Yeah, she
explodes
really can, John.
off the floor, doesn't she?
I wonder what her vert is. She really can sky.
Shepard with a free ball roll shot. Nice back set there to Gilbertson. Shepard again with a little roll shot. Derry to Peters. Over to Range. That one's blocked out of bounds. It'll be point River Falls.
Wow.
Wildcats are starting to growl here in set number 3. (13-6) your score. The pilot, Ava Peters, serving. Shepard sends it over. Peters to Range. That's tipped. That's tipped. That was the mic heard it. You heard it with the mic.
Yeah, I don't know.
They didn't call it.
Okay.
Coach isn't protesting. So.
No. 13-7.
I didn't see it, so I can't say.
Bryn Von Hayden back to serve for Chippewa Falls. Peters to Range. That's tipped.
Yeah.
There you go, Maddie.
And Range gets the kill. And the Wildcats get the point, 14-7. And Haley Matzik now in the game for the Wildcats. Gilbertson back to serve. Nice pass there by number 12, Claire Hepner. Cardinals want the tip. They don't get it. Wildcats get the point, 15-7.
I did not see that either. So.
I didn't either. They're hard to spot unless it's obvious for me. But
Yeah.
Gilbertson once again. Boisfort over to Shepard.
Yes,
Blocked
Brooke,
at the net
that's
by,
right.
I think, Dusick and Matzik, but nice play at the net. Was that number
13, I believe.
Yeah, 13, Barrett Boisfort with a little kill there. They call it the campfire kill.
Yeah. Well,
kind of right in the middle of everybody.
Yeah, like you're roasting marshmallows.
Sure.
Nice
Good weather for that.
Yes.
Back set to
Oh.
Dusick.
Okay.
And Brooke Dusick is going to get the kill. Boy, Brooke Dusick's having a heck of a game tonight.
Yeah. Well, playing pretty well.
Yeah.
Chippewa's playing. I mean,
it's a good game. Good
There's some
volleyball.
good volleyball.
16-8. We're here in set number 3, and they call her the Goose. Olivia Derry back to serve for River Falls. Boys for a little set there to number 11, Emma Hepner. Free ball by Dusick.
Uh-oh.
And a big block at the net by Amelie Pankinen, and she gets the kill. Jen, how does that work? Does she get a block and a kill there, or just a kill?
I'm not sure. Do we call that a bill?
Good.
I'm not sure.
I like that. Kind of like an overkill, but a bill. Just making terms up.
What was on that cartoon when we
that
were
was
little
nasty.
kids? There was about a bill going to they had a little cartoon.
Mr. Bill. Oh, good hustle.
Derry dives, but the Cardinals get the point.
Yeah, it goes up the steps and
Yeah.
right.
It was like a.
Oh, it's Mr. Bill.
Well, no, not that one.
Oh.
It was like a Function Junction. It was kind of one of those cartoons.
Oh,
It was like a
like
little.
the Constitution Bill.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was like a public service message back in
yeah.
the day. Peters to Pankinen, and Pankinen gets another kill. Auger went up for the block, but it landed on the wrong side.
I couldn't tell if that went over or
If
what
you're a
happened.
Cardinal
I
fan,
couldn't tell either.
Kinda
it went
fun.
straight down.
Yeah, yeah.
18-9, and Brooke Dusick back to serve for the Wildcats. Boys for a little back set in the middle.
Oh.
And Alexis Auger hits a bullet right through the hands. I think that was Dusick, but I couldn't see.
It was the deuce right through her hands.
That had some mustard on it, too.
Yeah.
18-10. And Barrett Boisfort back to serve for the Cardinals. That's a sweet name, by the way.
Barrett?
Barrett Boisfort.
I was going to say, Barrett is a great name for a girl.
Oh, the boom. Amelie Pankinen
Jeez.
hits a bomb, and the microphone on the net explodes.
that was
We might have to get a new one.
Oh, I thought that was coming our way.
Oh, I did
couldn't
too.
tell.
Actually, it landed on.
Must not have gone over.
So 18-11. Boisfort was serving. Peters to Pankinen.
That one went over.
That was a bomb by the boom. Amelie Pankinen. 19-11 your score. And Pankinen back to serve for River Falls. That was a nice back set by Boisfort.
Nice play.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
That was a big kill by Turhawk. Jenna, one thing I'm going to say too, Barrett Boisfort from last year to this year is unbelievably improved. I mean, she was good last year as a freshman, but she's turned into a
she's solid.
very solid setter.
They grow up quick, Greg.
Peters,
Oopsies.
that's 4, and the Cardinals will get the point.
Didn't put that one right where she wanted to.
19-13. Turhawk back to serve for Chippewa Falls.
Wiggle.
Peters over to Gilbertson. And that's
Get
off
away, Gilby.
Turhawk out of bounds. It'll be a kill for the Biscuit. Gilbertson puts the Wildcat up 20-13, and now in the game serving for River Falls, number 9, Adia Johnson. Oh, the Wildcats didn't matter anyway. Hit the net, but they were out of rotation.
Boy,
That's not going to make the coach happy.
No, I was going to say, I don't see that ever from the Wildcats.
Huh.
I don't know if I've seen it in the last couple of years, actually.
I don't know that I've ever seen it, if I'm being honest.
Number 9, Willow Rissinger, back to serve for the Cardinal.
That's way above our pay grade.
Way above.
I don't know what goes on down there.
When coach, if you, myself, and Jenna would have been in the huddle and she said, "You guys know what rotation we're in?" we would have went, "No,
absolutely not, coach."
Oh, we're going back.
Just gonna work on that.
It's a
ref
chess.
little bit.
It's a chess game between Coach Kealy and the up ref tonight.
They'll hug it out after the game,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
for sure.
They will.
Oh,
Coming down.
come down to fist fight. Let's go.
No, she said, "I'm not reffing anymore."
Oh. Now coach is getting sassy. I like it.
She told Coach Heike Stark she was trying to educate her for the next time, and the up ref gave Coach Kealy another stink eye. Little overpass. Wood tries to pound it home. Nice little defense there by Dusick.
Out. Yeah.
And
that hit net. Okay, I was thinking it hit us, but it hit net.
yeah, it did hit the tape. McKenna Wood almost got that one in, but it'll be point Wildcats. 21-14 your score. And the pilot, Ava Peters, back to serve for River Falls. Congratulations to Coach Hackle.
Yeah.
He won a $10 gift card to Tarnation Tavern.
Dang it.
Point Cardinal.
I would recommend the bologna. What
What
are we
are
doing?
they saying? What's happening?
We get that point?
No, I think we're celebrating something else. I'm not sure what's happening.
I'm not sure what we'd be celebrating.
Something.
They're happy about something. Maybe Coach Hackle went in the gift card.
Maybe.
Oh, they heard us.
Peters will cross court to
Yes!
marvelous Matty Range.
Woo! That was a pretty cross.
It's great to see her back on the court.
Oh, it sure is.
It is, isn't it? It really warms the heart.
Haley Matzik back in for River Falls, and Abby Gilbertson to serve.
I can't believe they could
22
reattach that half a tooth.
I know that was.
I don't know how
yes,
to do that.
There we go.
Free ball by Shepard. She's been all over the campfire
Yes,
kills tonight.
She's been solid.
Precision attacks by the junior Lauren Shepard.
Yeah, coach said they put it in saline right away.
They did.
Oh, so they used I thought it was like a fake tooth that they put in there.
No, put
they
her
used
tooth back on. I didn't know you
Wow.
could do that. Or
They pretty much like super glue it.
I don't know. I guess.
Lloyd Christmas didn't have that done.
No.
Peters back sets to the Dusick, and Brooke Dusick with another kill for the Wildcats.
Yeah, I guess you have to glue it.
They did.
I don't know
yeah,
how
that
else
was
you would go
impressive.
about that.
I didn't realize. I mean, they did
With
get
like
it
Gold Bond.
in saline right away.
It
but
must be super strong, whatever it is.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't know how that stays there, but
Olivia Derry to serve for River Falls. Barrett, boys for the little left-handed dump.
I guess perhaps maybe the bone kind of starts to regrow and attach itself back to
Yeah,
itself.
maybe.
Probably is what happens.
That's probably true.
Cell regeneration.
I'm fairly smart in my free time.
Dr. Derry.
You do speak intelligently about teeth.
Oh.
Let's see this.
Peters and Pankinen try to use every appendage they have to get that one back over the net, but to no avail.
You can kick it. It's legal.
Oh, yeah. I saw Emily Bannon. No, I'm sorry. It was
Emily Bannon.
Emily Bannon at the state tournament.
God, that was awesome.
That was awesome.
That edit your buddy put together was great.
Yeah. The audio of you and Mike.
Yeah.
Peyton Minarski hits that one into the net. Wildcats up by 6, 24-28.
Mike kept the call going like nothing happened. Kick is up, he said.
It was calm and cool.
But and the other good part about it was, and
There we go.
set point, and the Wildcats take set number 3 by a final of 25-18. They go up in the set department
2-1.
2-1, and we head to set number 4.
Finally got a little breathing room. Could use an agua.
We'll take this point to take a little bit of a break, and we're going to say thanks to our friends at First National Bank of River Falls. Well, we're back, and stick around whenever at the completion of this game, whether it's in set 4 or set 5. Stick around for the post-game extra backed by Built Strong Exteriors. And tonight, Jenna, we have the Bandit, Bailey Bishop, will come up and chat with us, as will the Blizzard, Haley Matzik.
Yeah.
And we have some questions ready to rock and roll for those girls, and looking forward to seeing what they have to say. So that's kind of how we're going to roll with it this year. The Built Strong Exteriors post-game extra, we'll have 2 players every time, and then we're gonna mix in this year some assistant coaches, and players, and then and actually some of the players they're gonna have the seniors on, and they'll have players will be talking a couple times sometimes. So
So we're mixing it up.
Coach Kealy throwing us a little curveball. That's how she wanted to do it. So what do we say? Yes,
we do whatever she says.
Yeah, whatever.
She's the boss.
Boy, this guy right in front of us in the sort of in the lime green shirt looks like Rick Flood, doesn't he?
He kind of does.
A little bit, yeah.
Doppelganger, perhaps.
We could start a new thing that says "Where's Rick Flood" and just have pictures of guys at random sporting events all over the place.
I'm game. We had one bit we had to throw right in the dumpster.
Hey, they don't all work.
No.
I mean, nobody's perfect.
You got to throw some spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks.
Yeah. The what's the word Larry Bird did not stick.
Nope.
But we can come up with something else.
Straight into the trash.
We'll work on it.
We'll get better.
It not only went in the trash, and it went right out to the dumpster.
We're just trying to get better every week, aren't we, Jenna?
That's right. That's all you can do. Really.
Jenna got reprimanded last week a little bit. At least you didn't have to go to the boss's office.
I did not have to go to the boss's office.
Could have been worse, trust me.
It could have been.
We got a spanking on, what was that, Monday night? Yeah.
All right, we're getting ready to kick off set number 4.
Should I scream down in front and see if we can get ourselves into fisticuffs? Yeah. I wouldn't.
I think if you thought
I wouldn't do that.
Monday night was a spanking, I think that'd be big trouble.
Yeah. I don't like our numbers.
Wildcat student section, they are wearing camo. They look like they're ready to go to war.
Yeah.
Desert Storm over there, Wildcat style.
Like some of them just came out of the duck blind.
Isn't it? It is grouse hunting season opener in Minnesota, I think, Saturday.
I think we got duck going. I know we have bear going right now.
What about mama bears?
You don't hunt that.
Peters to Pankinen. Nice block at the net by Emma Hepner. Boisfort over to Turhock.
Oh,
nice save by
Goose.
Goose Derry. Roll shot by Pankinen. Boisfort back over to Turhock. Hits the pin. That'll be point Wildcats.
Love to see it.
So we'll deal with that later. I was going to say about the post-game extra. We have to have 2.
Yeah. I'll give up my headset. I'm not
or we
afraid
get
of
the
that.
mics ready.
No, I'm good. I don't need my headset.
Little back set there
Yes,
to
there we go.
Emma
Oh,
Hepner.
nice up.
Oh.
And that'll be point Wildcat. The Deuce, Brooke Dusick back to serve for River Falls.
Somebody else limping through the building. A lot of injuries this year.
Okay.
Jeez.
Turhock, a little Roll shot. Peters out to Pankin. A little tight set, but Pankin does very well. The left hand.
Nice adjustment.
Oh.
Peters.
Oh, nice pickup.
To Charlie Cat, hot chicken. Chicken to the Pilot, and the Pilot lands that plane. Point Wildcats.
Coach Heike has to like his Chippewa Falls squad's effort tonight, Greg.
Oh, yeah, they are hustling like crazy.
They just like really Marissa in the movie Old School, they're giving it 110%.
Oh.
Ooh. Turhawk right into the net. Point Wildcats. They're up 4-0 in set number 4. The Cardinal got the first set in a tight one, 25-23. And from about the 20-21 mark in the second set, it's been all Wildcats.
Uh-oh.
That pass went errant. Point Cardinal.
Low and wide.
Back in for Chippewa Falls, number 2, senior Peyton Monarski. Just 2 seniors on the squad. Excuse me, 3. 3 seniors on the squad for Chippewa Falls. A little left-handed attack by Peters.
Yeah, future's bright.
Pankinen to Peters.
Oh!
To Pankinen again.
Wow.
And the boom hits a bomb.
Right down the line. There was no chance that was coming back over. 0. Actually, less than that, probably, if that's possible.
Can you have a negative chance? I
think
it is. I think you can.
Jenna, thoughts?
I'm
there
verklempt.
was definitely an inverse correlation with the return on that one.
Stop with the big
with
words.
The speed. Derry to Peters, over to Gilbertson. That was a slow wiggle.
Yeah, it was.
Dusick to Peters, a back row set to Pankin, and that's just a little deep. Almost took out the manager.
She's still jacked up from that last one.
One thing that I am noting out of the Cats, lots of chatter out there, which I love to see and love to hear.
Got to communicate.
Yeah, they are. They're communicating a lot.
Now serving for the Cardinal, number 13, Barrett Boisfort. Pankinen to Peters.
Oh, nice, Charlie.
To Sigelski. Free ball there by Shepard.
Yes, Gilby.
The biscuit. Abby Gilbertson rising up, Rob.
Yeah, she is, Greg.
Who we got?
Yeah. The Bandit, Bailey Bishop,
Yes.
now in the ball game for the Wildcats. Good serve. Middle set.
Oh,
the get away with a
another
little
one.
lift there. Peters set to marvelous Maddie Range. And the Wildcats are loaded up and trucking with the Bandit back on the service line.
Grandpa drove a semi.
Mom's got incredibly strong forearms.
Reportedly.
Allegedly.
Nice serve by
Allegedly. Got away with a double there. Peters set to Range.
Oh.
That's
Almost.
just deep.
Almost.
Point Cardinal.
Good look.
Good idea, yeah.
Sigelski back in. As is Gooseberry. 7-3 your score.
Goose probably isn't happy they went with the short sleeve because she usually likes to have the guns out.
Nice pass there by Pankinen. Little tight set by Peters.
Oh,
Range tries to
got him.
Kick it hit it over. But a little block there by Alexis Auger. 7-4 your score. Seems like there's been a little bit of an electricity that's left the building a little bit, Rob, over in the student section.
Yeah.
Oh, nice pass, Goose.
Nice pass by Derry. Little roll shot attack by Range. And Shepard hits that one. Big swing, but right into the net. 8-4
I feel like
Cats.
everybody's sort of settled in. You know what I mean?
Well, the first 2 sets were just a knockdown, drag-out fight. You lose some stamina sometimes, Rob. Boys for the middle set. Tipped at the net by Dusick. And Dusick will get the kill. And we'll call it a bill.
The Bill.
Schoolhouse Rock.
That's what it is.
What Westy sent me the
Schoolhouse Rock.
Nice.
We'll maybe fire that commercial up for in between sets at a later date.
Settle down.
Well, we probably should do some public service messages.
I guess it couldn't hurt.
Lawrence Shepard had a public kill right there for the Cardinal and gets them back within 4. Willa Rissinger to serve for the Cardinal. Peters to range.
There you go, Maddie.
Off the block of Emma Hepner. Wildcats get the point. Range gets the kill.
Range is having a nice night coming off the injury.
She is. It's fun to see her swinging.
The Blizzard, Haley Matzik back in for the Wildcats. Gilbertson to serve.
Oh,
nice roll shot there by Shepard.
Yeah, it was.
Peters to Pankinen.
Yes.
And you have got to be kidding me. There is a dent at the free throw line in the Chippewa Cardinals gym.
She brings some thunder. That was a great pass by Gilby to start that one off. That was a nice pickup.
Boisfort, middle set. Just out of bounds by Emma Hepner.
They switched up the line judges. They switched corners.
They do that.
Do they?
That's protocol.
Oh, I need to pay attention more.
12-5. Wildcats in the lead. Little back set to Wood. Nice placement, cross court. Oh, they're going to call it just out of bounds.
Yeah, it was out.
Yeah, that was out.
By quite a bit, I thought.
I can't see that far.
I had a good look at it.
I feel like Bob
You're paying
Euchre.
attention.
Bob Euchre in the upper deck yelling,
It just right. It was
"Hey,
just
help,
right
he
there.
missed the tag." Gilbertson to serve. Little bump set there, cross court by Boisfort.
Wait,
Big
there,
block in the
nice.
net by Dusick.
Oh, that was a little bit of a carry.
We might have gotten away with one on that one.
Kind of just threw it, but
Peters kind of hip checks Matzik, gets her out of the way for the set. Wildcats live to play another day. Good rally.
Nice rally.
Cardinals are going to get that one. I believe that was Shepard with the kill.
too many people running at that ball. Everybody got scared.
13-6 your score. And Bryn Von Hayden back to serve for Chippewa Falls. We're here in set number 4. Wildcats lead 2-1 in the set department. Derry to Peters. Over to Pankinen. That one's going to sail just wide. Point Cardinal.
Cats looking for a touch but won't get it.
What's a good thing I did bring 2 unsweet teas.
Yeah.
You're taking them down.
And Von Hayden sends that one into the tape.
Just caught the tape. I thought that one was going to roll over, one of those slow rollers that drops right at the net.
Yeah.
Those are nasty.
Oh, yeah.
Those happen when you have a really tight net.
Yeah.
A tight net, those will happen.
Not a lot you can do about that.
Olivia Derry back to serve for River Falls.
Oh, trouble.
Free ball there by Shepard. Peters.
Oh.
To the Dusick.
That's like me out.
Yeah.
Nice pass by Derry. Peters to
Yes!
Pankinen.
There it is.
Left corner kill for the Boom. Amelie Pankinen.
Beautiful
And there's
passing from the Goose.
15-7 and Chippewa Falls takes the
our
timeout.
ball control right now is making that happen. If we can get a defensive dig up to the net where we can run 2 quicks, that's awesome. We're in system then, okay? I like Brooke on that C. It could be free. It could be off of a dig. You just have to audible. She has to be able to hear you, okay? So if you want it, come in there and make sure you're yelling. Good transition by you. You guys are both playing defense. You're both getting after the ball. Both called it, somebody just has to recall it. Instead of both calling and then stopping, you call it, you want it, you call it again, and get them to back off. Either of you. All right, let's go.
2.7.
Rob, do you say
Cats! Sorry. What?
well, you say cats, but do you say either or either?
Depends.
Okay.
I think either sounds more intelligent.
Sure.
So if I'm trying to sound smart, they'll say either.
But if you're just like out in the woods.
If I'm talking to you, I'm probably just going to say either.
Okay.
Because you know I'm not smart, so I'm not going to fool you.
You're not going to try to trick me?
No.
Boys for the set over to Shepard.
Ooh,
nice,
wow.
nice
That
up
was
by
impressive.
Pankinen.
Oh, nice!
That Charlie Cat, hot chicken, had a good defensive play. That one goes into the net. It'll be point Wildcats.
Just continuing her nice night tonight.
She is.
Playing well. Kind of has to step up because we've got Addie Nesbitt out, so she's kind of filling that role. Or
Yep.
not filling the role, but taking on more of a role, I guess.
Yes. Pass by Peters. Over to Derry. Pankinen tries to send one cross court.
Crafty.
Tries to get crafty. Cardinal down 8. And junior Lauren Shepard back to serve for the Cardinal. Lauren Shepard's a heck of a player, Rob.
Yeah, they got a
She's
nice
had
squad.
Good night tonight. Back set to the deuce. Turhawk with a swing.
Oh.
Might be a good thing we're getting them early in the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a young.
I agree
they're a
with
solid,
that.
They're
good
only
team.
going to get better,
Yeah,
you would
they are.
think. Yeah, it might be a good thing.
Super well coached. We know that.
Oh, yeah. Great coach.
Shepard again. That's a little deep. And Abby Gilbertson lets that one go wide. Point Wildcat. Wildcats growling here in set number 4, Rob. Do you ever bring Wiley anymore to games or not really?
She lives with Mike.
Oh,
I could probably bring her, but I'd have to go over and pick her up and all that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll bring her. Maybe I'll bring her
Maybe the Hudson game.
home game. Maybe a home game.
Oh, home game. Okay.
A little easier travel. Yeah.
I'll talk to Kaylee about it.
Peyton Minarski serving for the Cardinal.
Oh,
Whoopsies.
something happened there. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, well, no, yes.
Peters up for the block, and she gets it. Wildcats take a 9-point lead.
Little jousting.
Ugly but effective.
A joust at the net. And the boom, Amelie Pankinen back to serve for River Falls. Wildcats up 8, 18-10 is your score here in set number 4. Rob, that rhymes.
Oh, nice serve.
Pankinen gets the ace. And set number 4 has been all Wildcat. The pilot barking out some orders.
Oh,
That one's just deep. Point Cardinal.
Well, 5 inches less, that would have been just absolutely perfect.
Sophomore Barrett Boysford back to serve.
Yeah, she's honorable mention all names team, isn't she?
No question about that.
Oh, nice placement.
Beautiful.
That way,
The
Gilby.
biscuit.
Smart play.
You know what
Atta
the
girl.
biscuit did with that one? She put the oven on a low heat just to get a slow rise.
Yep.
And a point Wildcat.
Sometimes you got to take your time.
I thought you were going to say she put it in the basket. That was well placed.
We could. Keith Oberman style. The biscuit put that one right in the basket.
Got the bandit back in.
The
Did you mention
bandit
that?
Bailey Bishop in. She goes right
wow.
corner.
Yeah. It was aggressive.
Peters, middle
Yes!
set.
There we go, Gilby.
Gilbertson playing a little middle hitter. Peters set outside to Rain, and that kill went straight down.
That might have to make the repeat. The River
That
Hills.
one right there will be a
Rewind.
River Ridge Builders rewind.
Thank you.
I think that one ended up in the basement.
I was so excited I couldn't even spit it out.
You got to go downstairs and fetch that ball.
And another question, Rob.
Yeah.
You know, when we were little kids, we were talking about Schoolhouse Rock stuff, and marvelous
Battery
Maddie Range with another kill. She's racking them up. It was
Schoolhouse Rock.
no.
What?
We'll talk about it later. I forgot. I started watching the game.
That's what you're supposed to be doing.
I know. The bandit Bailey Bishop
Oh,
with an ace.
Woo,
Number 5 is alive.
Just taking them deep. Back in that 4 zone. I don't even know if that's what that zone is.
And
but
the bandit just put the pedal to the
Sounded
metal.
intelligent.
I know there's 6 zones. I don't know what they are.
Just pick a number 1 to 6. You're safe.
Right. That's what I figured. Nobody else will know except maybe Kaylee. Oh, don't touch
That's
it.
going to go deep. Should be point Wildcat, and it is.
Boy, that was close.
This could be set and match point.
Yeah, Chip came in hot, fired up, and the Cats weathered the storm, I think, early.
They did.
Yeah.
Kind
Well,
of
as we
took over.
said, this is a
Bishop to serve once again. Free ball by Boisvert. Pass by Pankinen. Set by Peters, but she has a filthy dump. And there's your set and match point for the Wildcats by a final of 25-11.
Yeah, it's a great match.
Wildcats look great in set number 4. Chippewa Falls, like you said, Rob, came out swinging in sets 1 and 2.
Yeah.
But the Wildcats weathered the storm and win by a final of 3 sets to 1. Stick around.
It's gonna be a good Chippewa Falls team here shortly.
Oh, they are. They're young.
Well,
They were fun to
they're
watch.
good
yeah,
now. But
they are.
Better, let's say that.
Yeah, you're right. I'm glad we're getting them early in the season.
Seriously.
They're going to be solid down the stretch.
Once they figure some things out.
Yeah, but fun to see our Cats battle through. There's a lot of energy in the gym, maybe a few nerves on the Wildcat side, but we settled in and took care of business. They look great.
Yeah.
Well, I got a text from Darlene Kilgore. You know who that is, Rob?
Oh, yeah,
Grandma Dar. What's up?
Yep. I call her Mama Dar, but you can
whatever.
call her whatever you want.
Sure.
But Mama Dar sent me a text, and all it says is in 1814, in 1814, we took a little trip along with Colonel Jackson down the mighty Mississippi. Took a little bacon, took a little beans, and we caught the bloody British in the town of New Orleans.
That's it.
She knows that.
Those are the words.
She knows the song.
She must sing that one.
I can teach you that one on the guitar, Rob.
I wish I knew how to play guitar.
We teach you. Hey, stick around. We got the post-game extra backed by Built Strong Exteriors.
Actually, I'd rather play drums like that kid in that
that was
Tool video.
Yeah. That was,
My Lord.
That was pretty good.
Just roughing them up.
Well, the Bandit Bailey Bishop and the Blizzard Haley Matzik will be up here momentarily. But once again, we'd like to thank
here they come.
The post-game extra backed by Built Strong Exteriors. And we'd also like to say congratulations to Coach Hackle back in River Falls for winning tonight's Tarnation Tavern trivia question. The answer was the Bandit sisters. We'll have both of you guys stand right here. And you guys, I tell you what, I'll ask the questions, but just look at Rob and Jenna, just talk to them, okay? Let me get rid of this. Okay. You can look at me now. She's got you framed up right. Okay. Or maybe right there. Right here. There you go. All right. So, hey, great game. Good serving. You came in, boom, bunch of aces. Tell me what it was like playing tonight, Bailey.
It was really nerve-wracking, I'll say that, but I tried to go in calm and collected. It was a spot that I haven't played yet, so I was eager to get in there. So, I don't know. I was just trying to stay calm and collected.
Yeah, Haley, with the injury to Addie Nesbitt, you're just a sophomore, probably being thrust into a little more action than maybe you thought early in the season. But, I thought you were playing great. What's it been like for you?
It's definitely been a little bit nerve-wracking. Like that first game, I just had to tell myself to take a couple deep breaths. But so far, it's been really fun and really good to play with this team.
Yeah, good deal. Bailey, your mom and dad are two of the most selfless people that I know. They're both teachers. What is a positive trait that you've learned from your mom and dad?
I would say to take in everything that I'm learning, so that a lot of the times you hear things over and over again, and it's like, oh, well, I've heard this already. I don't need to listen, but to just listen and take in everything because it's only coming out of good intentions. And I'd see that in Sarah every single day at practice, just to listen and dial in. So I'd say listening is kind of huge.
Hey, well, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, right? You should listen twice as much as you talk. I haven't learned that yet, but one of these days maybe I will. Haley, this is your first year on varsity, and you're just a sophomore. I know we just kind of talked about this, but you've been thrusted in. But tell me again, sort of what's going through your head, when you go into the game, kind of what's your mindset going into the game?
My mindset is just to go out there, and my main focus is blocking right now. So just to go up there and put up a block that can help the defense behind me, and just really try my hardest out there.
Okay, yeah, good answer. Bailey, your captains, Maddie and Ava, described you as spunky. How would you describe yourself, and how does your personality puzzle piece fit in the overall team puzzle?
I would say, to describe myself, I would say loud.
Okay.
How I contribute to the team is just honestly being positive. I think just having another big voice in the gym is helpful, I think, to keep energies up.
Right.
So I think that has been really helpful for me to contribute.
Okay, yeah, good answer. Haley, your nickname is the Blizzard, and it's because that you like Dairy Queen Blizzards.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite Dairy Queen Blizzard?
I only get one Blizzard, and it's the banana split Blizzard.
That's a solid choice.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like any other of the Dairy Queen treats?
Yeah, I like the dilly bars. They're pretty solid.
It's not bad. What color?
The mint ones.
Okay, good deal. Bailey, last question for you. Your nickname is the Bandit, and it comes from your granddad trucking and your mom helping him loading up the truck when she was a kid. Tell me about your work ethic.
Well, that's a big thing in my household, so I guess I've just kind of grown up with those roots for as long as I've known, to just try, just put out everything, even if it's just doing anything you can to help out our family, doing things for other people, to just put yourself out there and show that you are capable of helping out. You know what I mean?
I do, yeah. Do you are your forearms as strong as your mom's yet?
They're getting there.
Okay.
They are definitely stronger than my legs.
Well,
Arm day's a favorite of mine.
Okay. All right. You know what? Our color commentator and producer, Rob Derry, is big into arms. He likes arm day too. Haley, very last question, and once again, we appreciate both of you coming up on the Postgame Extra backed by Built Strong Exteriors. I watch you move, when you're playing in the middle, and is that I know you played basketball growing up all the way. You move really well for kind of a taller girl, and how has your your basketball background kind of transitioned over to the volleyball court?
Definitely that hustle, up and down the court for basketball is definitely come and help, for volleyball, and just moving from side to side, shuffling and stuff has really helped as well.
Okay. Well, hey, great game tonight, both of you.
Thank you.
And good luck. When's the next game? We have Tuesday. And where do we play? Do you guys know?
At home. At home versus Woodbury.
Okay. Yeah, we got a home game Tuesday. We'll see everybody here on the River Falls Sports YouTube network. And thanks once again to Built Strong Exteriors for sponsoring the Postgame Extra. And once again, Wildcats win 3-1 on the road in Chippewa Falls. Bailey Bishop, Haley Matzik, we thank you, and have a good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.